This party underway. Oh my god, my microphone is working. Who knew? That's incredible. All right. Hello, everybody. Having a good time here. It is release day. The new stuff is here. The packs and stuff are here. So how about we open an absolute ton of product to get us kicked off here and go ahead and start recording. Hello, YouTube. How you doing? It is Evan Irwin here, and it is Aetherdraft release day. We are going to open a bunch of packs here just to get our collection started off right. We got some golden packs here. Let's go ahead and open those. What you got in my sweet golden packs? Ooh, Hazard. Okay. Alright. I believe I can use all of these. Perilous Snares. Very, very good. Okay. More golden, more packs. I like it. Plus we're getting our sweet wild cards and whatnot ready to go. Alright. Very cool. Unstoppable Plan. Will be an unbelievable card in Commander. I like that. Appreciate getting nice new stuff out of here, which is nice. And there's a Gishath Sun's Avatar. I didn't even have one of those. Red Shift, Rocketeer Chief. We'll probably use that at some point. Aganosaur Rex, most certainly, because this card is ridiculous. Oh my god. Mindspring Merfolk, man. A 1-mana 1/1 that can draw a bunch of cards. Always powerful. Just saying. Never doubt those. But here we are, the Aether Spark. Man, you want to talk about a card that, like, red scary. Didn't end up being not that scary, at least when I tried it. This card is as scary as advertised. Afterburner Expert is really freaky. I'm glad I'm getting these Verges because we got to get all our Verges up. Verges are the third best land ever made. Like, it really is. It's dual shocks and well, after, you know, dual lands, shocks, fetches, and then Verges. They're nuts. All right, I'm digging me some mythics, explosive getaways, and cursed recordings and whatnot. Cool, cool. And then we'll open up the 10s, right? I don't know if we want to have 53 individual spots here. We'll be here forever. But 10 at a time is pretty good. No, we cracked open an achievement. We didn't even looked at the achievements yet. We even looked at them. Let's go ahead and sweet mythics. Gear Hulks, nice. Mimeoplasms, very nice. Another Chandra, got one of those from the pack thing. Ooh, we're definitely going to need the 4 Draconautics Engineers and Moment to Endurances. That card is bonanners. Alright, there's my blue-green Verge. Very nice. Sita Varma is neat. Ooh, 2 Junkers. There you go. Very cool. Alright. Next 10 is up. Cracking right along here. Make sure I got you guys in a position where I can see the chats as the chats come in. Alright, woohoo! There's my Speed Demon. I need 4 of those because they're insane. And I've got a couple Mythic Wild cards already, so fingers crossed I'll get more Speed Demons either through draft or the sealed or whatever. That would be great. But, yeah. Goodness gracious. It's time to open more packs. Let's go, Mythic, Mythic. Boom! Salvation Engine, sounds cool. Riptide Gear Hulk, very fun. Pathbreaker Ibex. Ooh, look at that. That is rad. That is a very special guest, right? Zahar Glory's Past, man, the Black-White deck. The Black-White deck is officially terrifying. I just want you to know that it's officially, seriously, the Black-White, gain life, you know, drain stuff, mother of God. It's got so many tools now. It is insane. And there's the Good Boy, which is nice. And Spectacular Pile-Up, which is also very cool. Alright, and then right here, oh, another Burnout Bastronaut. I think we're on our way to our first set of those, which is cool, along with a bunch of uncommons and whatnot. Which is neat. Let's go ahead and keep going here. 53 packs and 5 golden packs. Get you all sorts of cool stuff. Bingo bango. 10 rares, 2 mythic wild cards. Our next mythic wild card should be coming up soon. And there's a whole stroke Gear Hulk, my second, I believe. Hey, there's that birthing pod for artifacts. This card is nuts, by the way. I've played, at least in Limited, this thing is just, like, ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. Like, I played against this thing in Sealed, and it was just bonanners. Moment to Endurance, though. This card is so good. Oh my god. For a 3-mana artifact that does not affect the board, it's amazing. Oh my god, look at that. I think I almost have a full set of Moment to Endurances already. That's awesome. I'm getting some Verges. Verges are never bad. I love Verges. Verge time. Big Verge time energy. I can dig it. Alright, Mythic. Mu Yanling, man. Just look at Enduring Curiosity and look at this Mythic. It's just not close. Like, it's not even remotely close. It's kind of insane. But I'll take my Gas Guzzlers and my Changer's Ignitions. Special guests. More Verges are always great. Very nice, very nice. Burnout Bastion. That might be a full set now, which I'm very happy with that. And then let's open our final 3 here that you get free just for logging into the client. Because why not? Left us with 12 mythic rare, or mythic, 4 mythic wild cards and 12 rare wild cards. Bingo bango, that's a Chrome Mox, y'all. Heyo, your boy plays Timeless, and we'll make some Timeless content at some point or other. Hell yeah. Look at us. We already have the tools to get a full set of Speed Demons if we would like. But that is officially 53 packs and 5 golden packs opened. Appreciate you guys hanging out on YouTube with this to open these cards. If you want to watch some more content, I'm going to be playing some Sealed, I'm going to be playing some Drafts, I'm going to be playing Constructed. Keep it here. Watch some more stuff. I appreciate it. Until next time. And we begin again with all new stuff. Alright, hello everybody. Thanks for joining us here to celebrate the Aetherdraft release day. This is the first day that you can play with the set. Take a look at all the new achievements that we have. And apparently I have many achievements to claim. I don't know what that means. I've reached gold and stuff, and I got a sleeve. I don't know what half of any of these things are. These sound like wonderful goals to meet on various streams, which is neat. 4 copies of cards and sets. Ooh, collector. Ooh, I guess that's a thing. I'll just set that. I don't know exactly what that is, but I think that's those monikers on the screen when you go to play. Advanced achievements. Open 10 packs at once. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. I don't... What the... Okay. Thanks, I guess. All right. Well, that's what we got so far. Seems fine. Any stonks for today? I wouldn't expect it, but you never know. You gotta double check for that stuff. Whoa, goodness gracious, so many phrases. Lots of phrases. I mean, that's really. I mean, we're giving off Mad Max vibes there, and that's nothing wrong with that, right? So I don't know why they can't do the animations all the way, but all right, whatever. Be weird. But yeah, now that we have some tokens, we got 3 draft tokens and a sealed token and a whole bunch of playing points I'm probably not going to use. Let's take a look at Aetherdraft Limited. Go ahead and check out our sealed. Let's build a sealed, shall we? Big sealed energy with our big sealed token. Let's go. There's our packs. Fingers crossed. Boom goes the dynamite. That's a full throttle. This card is like... This card is dumb. Like, if you have any, like, onboard presence whatsoever, and any advantage, game's over. Game is, like, actually over. This card is also literally unstoppable. It doesn't matter what you got 2 ham sandwiches out there. They're 2 6/6 ham sandwiches, is all I'm saying. And if they try to interact with your stuff, then you get free oozes or whatever. Well, elephant tokens that are oozes. It's just ridiculous. So that's a whole thing. Alright, and this card seems like another great rare to run. Possession Engine is also fantastic. Spectacular Pileup, I will take a Wrath all day. Morgana Raceway is fine. It's okay. Yeah, it's whatever. Zahur Goalie's Pass, so we mentioned the black-white deck is dope. Can take a look at what we have here currently. Alright, so first of all, I like to take a look at, like, all of our rares and mythics, right, that we got those are dope. But then I want to take a look at the uncommons, because those tells you a lot of the story. Sort of what is possible here. Like, we hope for good red-green, basically, because that's what our powerful rares are in. So we got some blue-green here. Our red looks kind of dope. We got Road Rage, which is good. Sky Crash destroys lots of artifacts. There's going to be tons of that in the set. 2 damage to each creature, I'm good with that. And return all mountain vehicles and do the thing, and 7 mana, ideally kill you dead. Only got the 5 mana 9/7. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's a card, the Ooze Patrol. Ooze Patrol, you know what I'm saying? Alright, and is there any green-red? Nope, no green-red. There's some black-red stuff, there's some black-green stuff, some white-green stuff. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at our commons. Commons will help a lot, of course. Alright, let's burn on here to our reds, just to check our red-green, because again, our awesome rares are going to push us in that direction. 2 mana, 3/1 flash. Enters target creature gets plus 2 plus 7 range trample. Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. 2 mana, 2/2 attacks while saddled, make a treasure token. That's just good, clean living, I guess. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. 2 mana, red card in every set ever. Gastel Blockbuster. When you do, sort of an artifact. Okay, that's rad. Got 2 of this guy, and we do have some cyclers included itself, which is nice. We don't think we didn't get like the Mako, and we didn't get the blue guy either, which is unfortunate. But I mean, heck, Thunderhead Gunner can, like, this card is very strong. This card is really good. Just sit around and just discard every land you draw, you know, right? And I'll take that all day. All right, this seems fine. Menace, Crew 3, 6/3, like that's a heck of a thing. Beast Rider Vanguard is dope. Run over, of course, is great. Happy with that. More destruction of things, you know. Wow. This card is dope. 4 mana, 4/4 that gets great. 6 mana, 6/6 that gains life. We could probably use a bit better on our curve, I'll tell you that. But overall, I don't think we're in too bad of a shape here. Let's take a look, because I definitely want to run my sweet rares. Like, my rares are dope. I definitely want to release this guy. This guy's tough to cast, but if you're only 2 colors, it's not the end of the world. This card is very strong. Ooze Patrol seems fine. I don't know. Like, it's probably a 4/4 most of the time, at least certainly late game, which is nice. You're definitely not going to run. You're not going to run your super cool Wild Roads or whatever, which is rad. And heck, we even got the Rugged Highlands. That's awesome. Wasn't expecting that. And like, you know, when you have a card like March of the World Ooze and Tarion, you're like, dude, I really want to run the Raceway. Like, arguably, I'd rather run this one. Like, it's weird how I don't want to run that, but it's probably fine. I don't know. It's weird to not like that, you know? Starting Column has been really interesting. I played with it a little bit in the preview event, which was rad. This card was actually better than I expected, because there's a lot of things that care about being saddled or crewed or whatever. And so you can just do that, which is very rad. Let's see here. Geese Rich, 1-drops are great. 2-drops are good. Like, I like the cycling stuff. Like, all of this stuff seems good. Boommobile, of course, is a rare. We definitely want to play with that. It's dealing damage, killing stuff, which is great. Full Throttle ends the game. That guy is a house. And so we are only at 31 cards. So we got plenty of room to mess with stuff and add stuff in. Scrap Compactor is great because it just sits there on the board and just, like, is scary, you know? Can just be there and, like, well, I don't want to play that because it can deal 3 damage to it or whatever. And then you go, okay, like, if there is a way that we're up to 32 cards, and yes, we could certainly put in the rest of some of these cards, absolutely. Like, for example, the Artillerist, for sure. But if we wanted to look at 3 colors, I think it's real tough, because Tarion kind of has to go by default. If you're going to try to run the black, which is probably what I want to do, because it's got 2 momentum breakers, and this card is so good. That card is really strong. Like, holy cow, that card is good. And like, Deathless Pilot is neat, just as something that can't really die easily. Like, Grim Bobble is Disfigure, right? Like, Disfigure with upside that stays on the board and counts for stuff like Affinity if it matters and whatever. I mean, goodness. Like, that guy just says discard a card, all right? And that's rad. And I have a 4/3 vehicle hanging out, you know, after it. So I don't know if that is the way, but I do like having starting columns. It helps kind of smooth the gears, if it will. Hello, Mini Haas and Ormond Ford. What's going on? Oh, okay, fair enough. But either way, happy you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you being on the stream today. Just trying to build a seal, as it were, for this thing. So if we were to add black, because black is dope, right? We got a lot of good black cards. And I have a lot of good black rares, right? Like, if you look at it, like, it's got some decent removal, great breakers, love it. Bobble, love it. You know, it's also easily splashable. Where if you look at, for example, blue, which we have a lot of options, we got a rare, we got Hole Drifter, like we got good options here. But at the same time, you know, what are we giving up? And the stupid Spike Shell Harrier. We had to do the blue shell. I'm so glad they snuck it in. You know, they're never going to acknowledge it officially, and that's okay. But like, it's super rad. So if we're at 32 cards and we just wanted to shove all the rest of the green and the red in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we have 11 different options there. Is that better than the 3-color option? That is the question. And it's tough to answer because if I run 3 colors, because this is your conundrum. If you run 3 colors and like it goes badly, you're like, well, I should have been 2. And if you run just 2 colors and you sort of run out of options or you feel like you're being overpowered by their deck, you're like, well, gosh, I should have, you know, splashed blue or splashed white because I have a Wrath or whatever. This is a seal deck, Orman. And this is on YouTube. Hi, everybody on YouTube. This is a seal deck, so we open what we opened. We opened 6 packs, and this is kind of what we're with right now. So we're kind of trying to build our 40-card deck. We have a pretty decent curve so far. And, you know, right now my question is, do you want to keep pushing it and do only red-green, or do you want to try to do blue? Because if we add blue, we can have this super cool guy. We activate an exhaust ability, which we will with our super cool red cards. You know, then we'd have to probably add starting column, because that's going to add mana of any color. Arguably, we should add one anyway, because A, it starts our engines, B, it accelerates us, and C, we have a bunch of color-specific, lots of pips, as it were, and also shows us that we have a 3-drop or 3 in here would be nice. And so there's an artillerist, and there's the blockbuster, which is rad. I don't know, like push to the limit is fine, but we don't have infinite vehicles and mounts. I don't know if we have a mount in this deck because it's all about vehicles right here, which is fine too. You know, burner rocket and whatnot, cool. You know, good. We can have more 6-drops or rad. It's got cycling, which is nice. Early, you can get rid of it. And yeah, so we have this guy again. It cycles, which is cool. Like, I don't know how much you want to run artillerist. You know, is it that slow? It didn't feel like a crazy slow format when I played it, but cards with cycling help. Removal, obviously, again, removal with cycling. Yeah, it's hard to beat that, which is great. Broken Wings, which is great just because there's really awesome enchantments, mostly artifacts, but there's definitely some enchantments. And creatures with flying will always be an issue because we basically have one guy with reach and like not much else. So if they've got flyers, we're in trouble. So we'll go ahead and add that in there. So 37 cards. We have a mural. We have an artillerist. That's a horrible word to say. Hello, Frizzle66. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Off to Starbucks, see if you can get Arena to update. Well, good luck. Use that free internet for your advantage. Because, like, at some point, you know, Broken Wings and Sky Crash feels like, is that necessary? Also, isn't it incredible how we've just, like, I know we've passed it, right? We've passed Shatter a million years ago, but this is, like, just Shatter with Cycling Upside. Like, it's incredible. I love to see that, you know, like, yes, it's power creep, but also it's kind of cool, you know, in some ways to see how things have been upgraded slowly over the years. Very slowly. Should tell you 2 colors in sealed. This set isn't made for 3-color and has no support. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're in the gain lands, which we have one in our colors, which is great. You have the gain lands, and you've got stuff like starting column. It's not making it easy by any stretch. I like this because it cycles, and it makes me feel less bad for including vehicles, because vehicles don't always do enough, if that makes sense. And I think our last addition here, we could run the Sky Fairy. I know that we had issues with flyers, and giving us a flyer is a good thing. We do have another reach guy in Hazard of the Dunes, which is rad. I'm sure there might be another one here somewhere, which is fine. But it also helps with our Guidelight Matrix, right? And a 4/4 flyer is not too shabby. We have a little gap here in the 5-drop slot, which is nice. 1 mana on color cycle, highly playable. Sometimes holds an artifact, which I agree. And this is the part where I'm like, Broken Wings. Like, I don't know, if I get Broken Wings and Sky Crash in my opener, I just feel like I did something wrong. Like, I don't know if that's true. But let's take a look at our creature count. We're low on our creature count, but we have vehicles, which often matters. But let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Because if you look at it this way and you search for just type creature, it'll separate them out for you. So, like, basically, we're going to need more creatures than this. This is cool that it's a vehicle that kills things. Broken Wings isn't killing up much of anything by itself, per se. I'm just saying words sometimes. Broken Wings is fine, you know, but it doesn't always answer stuff. Full Throttle is great, but you're going to have some amount of board presence to make it happen. Even if I'm a little light on creatures, I don't want to be completely light on creatures. I don't know if I have a lot of those options, quite frankly. We got another Artillerist, which we can run, which is fine. And we talked a bit about the run the Skybox Fairy, which is cool too. Yeah, so, questions. Because if I drop a Broken Wings and I get killed by some stupid artifact or flyer, you know I'm going to be over here complaining about it. But, you know, 12 creatures, a little light, but we run vehicles. Are those creatures? Kinda. They often have upside, and I think that's one of the things that Wizards learned was that you need to have upsides on vehicles even if you don't, or if you're not able to crew them or whatever, which is fun. So let's go ahead and give that, let's go and give this a shot. I agree, there is definitely, Sky Crash is up there. With payoffs that we have in Artillerist, I'll give it the nod. We'll give it the nod over the Broken Wings, but we'll see if that works. Don't hate this sealed deck. I love the rares. I mean, we killed it in the rares. We got some really good top end, some very strong, scary dude bros, which is nice. Let's go ahead and kick it off here against Borax. Heyo, I already got the collector thing. Let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, please. 1 drop, 2 drop, removal. That's just good, clean living. Yeah, this right here is like, it looks like ninjutsu, and you can sometimes be like, can I ninjutsu in something? Because they use that similar blade thing, which is fine. And of course I got my rock, as you should. Rocks are great. Here's the Sky Crash. We just talked about that card. I'm gonna smash. And this guy exhausts for 3, discard up to 2, draw that many. Okay. That's rad. That's good, like, late game. Alright, hey, look at that. Look what's going on there. Tell you what, we're going to be proactive. Get that out of here. I mean, sacrifice vehicle creatures, artifacts, so on. I don't necessarily want that. I just want a 3-2. And decline. I just want to smash. I think if we can just put some pressure here, we might just be able to, like, there are already 3 colors. Like, arguably, is, you know, are they doing something wrong? I'm not sure. I sure do like a Road Rage, though. Just go ahead and kill that stupid thing. Bye! Pressure, 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 and I have another piece of removal. That's a biggie. Don't necessarily like that guy. Alright, okay, cool. Seems good. Do I have a... I don't have a vehicle or a mount. Target creature controls damage to its power, and target creature and opponent controls. If I attack with both, they're going to block the 3-2. If I can kill it, 2 for 1 myself. Have Boommobile next turn to deal at least 1 damage to something, which is fine. Arguably want to keep up the pressure. Well, we'll not have 2 red for the Boommobile, which is unfortunate. Alright. Go ahead and play that. Smash on in. Go ahead and block my 3-2. Maybe they're scared. I doubt it, but maybe. I will take the fear. Sure. With a better, I mean, arguably worse option if you say that I haven't used the exhaust ability, but like, hand's doing okay, so not upset there. They're stretching them mana requirements while also firing off something every turn. Hey, cycle that thing. I love it. Alright, that's cool too. Oh man, what a mize. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh yeah. X equals 1. Any target. Auto pay. Good. Let's go. It does not have haste, so I'll take it. But next turn I can play the gunner, activate smash. And this person's already in a very bad position. And just, you know, and also just kind of shows there's a certain amount, at least I found in sort of recent modern Magic, is that you just need to just answer the things. Like they see, if they throw out a threat and you got an answer, just go ahead and get it off the board. All right, I will present lethal to you, sir. What would you like to do? Hey-o! You gotta take these broken wings. See? See? And what happened? I used the cool new shatter, rocked it, and then did not use that. And it worked out okay. And artillerist, I mean, good. You're going to 3, so that's still losing. Alright, that's still losing. And that's the win. Let's go! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. We're kicking this thing off right. You know what I'm saying? Off correctly. We are a stylish spell slinger. I don't even know what that means. The achievements are kind of neat, but, you know, they are secondary to smashing and doing our best here. But yeah, that went off really well. Cannot complain about the 1-drop, you know, 2-drop, 3-drop, removal into rare, you know. It worked out okay. Mr. Jackpot. Okay. We got a 2-mana 2/2, which is great. This guy might get cycled if we start to run low on action. But that's okay. Not quite as aggressive as our last one, though. But the starting column's nice. Starting column and one more land will get us to Gunner, and then one after that will get us to Ketradon, and then once full throttle happens, the game is over. Like, that's what's incredible about it. Alright, well there you go. Go ahead and attack here. So here's the question. If they are to attack, do we block? Question, I don't know. If it's saddled, do we block? That's another good question. Not sure. Like, ultimately, we're going to play the starting column next turn, right? So that's fine. But there's y'all artillerist, and they do saddle for a whopping 1. They are going to have a 1/4 blocker eventually. So we're going to have to go ahead and get rid of this, because they're going to keep making mana with it, and it's going to be a problem. And that's okay. That just means we say, start our engines and say go. Next turn is going to be Gunner time, and after that, it's going to be Ketradon time. Worse, we're going to essentially cycle the Godlike Matrix for all intents and purposes. This guy's very scary looking. I will note, like, it's like really seriously scary looking. I mean, look at what it's doing right now. Like, that's bonanners. I'm like, woo! Get in there. Smash away. Do your best. Like, they are playing white-red. They want to get in early, but I have quite the beef. My beef be quite beefy, yo. And I can discard whenever I want. Sorcery speed, yada yada, but still. I'm okay keeping the 6 land though. I don't want to risk it for that biscuit. And I think Godlike Matrix is still probably worth it, just to keep it. Because at this point, he has to go, all right, how do I stop this thing? Well, there you go. A Menace guy will do it. Big smashing. That hurt. I need 2 red for the full throttle, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. It's alright. Interesting decisions here. I can... Okay, it's not a vehicle. I was thinking like I could play the Matrix and then the Blockbuster guy, but that's not how that works. So in that case, I think it's time to just drop a 6/6 that gains me life. Woohoo! Big smashies. And what's nuts is if I draw a red mana, the game is over. And now I think it might be worth it to do that. Just to cycle Godlike Matrix basically for free. And that's okay. No attacks here. Because 1 red mana, like, 1 red mana, you better stop something. Because it's going to get crazy. You can do so much damage. And if he tries to attack with a 6/3, that's the only thing that would really hold me back. Because otherwise, I would just smash in continuously. And rock and roll it that way. But in the meantime, we have our good old burner rocket. Please smash in. What's that take? 3? Oh yeah, baby. Let's bring it. Bring it, please. We do not block this. because 1 red mana is GG. Let us tag 3 times this guy, and we get to cycle to try to find the red mana if we don't draw it. So that is powerful, good, clean living right there. Now, if they happen to have full throttle here, I think the game is over, but thankfully they don't. So 5/5. That's a run over. That's not bad. I will certainly take that. Maybe the Gobbo. Actually, that's not true. I've got 2 red. Oh, the starting column's right there. What am I being silly? Alright. But they do have, what, 5 mana total to stop that thing? I don't know. Do they want to give that up? Like, I'm in trouble as it is, even if I deal with a 3. But I got the run over, but I don't have any mana to cast or do anything with it. I think I might just cancel that. There's an argument that I should try to get rid of this 6/3 because they're going to activate it again. And alright, okay, on the saddle and tap it and put a counter on it. That's fine too. But this will let me run over that guy. And I'm happy with that. It'll also just help me with when the full throttle hits. This gives me full throttle mana while I still have run over mana. I don't really want to destroy my goblin, but do I want to trade the goblin for the 6/3? Arguably. Sacrifice a creature or a vehicle. And I think I want to sack one. And I think I'm going to smash fire that guy. Get on out of here. Get. No attacks. This guy doesn't realize I'm just trying to set up for a stupid full throttle turn. But that's okay. That's understandable, if anything else. We're here. The man, like, they got 6 mana. You know, the man is a mister. The man could have all sorts of options here. The only thing I don't want is to destroy my 6/6. Alright, here we go. It's a 2/5. Greatest mana value on artifacts, on attacks, areas or attacks. You choose target artifact. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return to the battlefield. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. Hello, OG Happy Dude. How you doing? Excellent. Excellent little Pog Evan there. Very nice. Woo. Good morning. Alright. Attacky time. Is that it? Just that guy? Yeah, sure. Get on out of here. Get. Get ye. Woohoo! Now you're 2/5. Are we full throttle? Like it's tough to full throttle here because we lost our removal spell. But I just couldn't keep dealing that 6/3 over and over. And whenever he attacks, he gets to do it again. So that sucks. And we're certainly not anywhere near max speed. We'll go ahead and see if we can find something. Being at 6 is the rough part here. Alright, that's a giant monster of pain, and it's got trample. So I'm pretty happy about that. I don't think he's going to attack with Duretti anyway to get that trigger. So we're just going to play that and take it. Because, like, ultimately, we are not the beatdown. They are the beatdown. So we need to stabilize so then we can smash them. And stabilizing is what we're doing here. Sure. Nesting Bot is good. It does take 7 mana to put 3 counters on this creature, so that's a thing to know and be aware of. They have an artillerist, but they're not cycling anything. I know Duretti's not attacking. That would be kind of dumb, honestly. Because then you wouldn't be able to attack with the vehicle you brought back anyway, regardless of Colin or whatever being there. Would not matter. Now, it's really cute. You can sack the Nesting Bot to get out of the 6/3 thing. That's adorable, trust me. but that's about it. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some action here. Would be great to be at 7, but okay, we'll only have 4 mana left over to do that with, but that seems okay. We will continue to wait. But yeah, Mr. Happy Dude, hope you're having a lovely day. It is release day. Always a good time. Kickoff celebrations, you say? Yep. Give me one. Yep. Good enough. Did that. Okay. There's fire 2. So they can tap to make X is number of mounts or vehicles enter the battlefield and so on. Alright. Scry 2. Oh, I don't like you looking at my 6/6. Don't like that one. Not when you're trying to scry. Because money. Because why doesn't Wizards allow quick drafts of new sets? Because it's cheaper. And they want you to pay the premium dollars for the, first 2 weeks or so before we do anything about that. So let's go ahead and see if we can cycle into some gasoline. That's not bad. That is not bad. That leaves us to do 3 damage or something. That means we can kill a stupid Triumph Caster guy, which feels pretty good. And then, yeah. Very cool. Alright, let's do that. X equal 3. Let's go. Yep. And this, and 3, and kill that guy. Because he's scary, and I don't like it. He makes me feel things that are not good things. Sure. You got it. A little low. That's a good point, Joe. Quick draft bots are trained off player-only data. They need time to collect that data. That's interesting. I don't know if they run that 100% off player data per se, like versus like I think they have like their own internal rankings and then it kind of builds off of it or something. I could be wrong. No attacks, thank you. But we're getting real close. Because now with 2 6/6s, stuff's got quite real. And it cruised for 2. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Yeah, turn my 2/2 into 6/6. Smash in for 20, essentially, with full throttle on there. That's real scary. I'm guessing they have something that destroys toughness 4 or greater. That's what I would guess. But yeah, thanks so much for Joe for hanging out. Always nice. I had a new video about Aetherdraft. If you haven't seen it, check it out on the YouTube channel. My first scripted video since 2022, something like that. Worked very hard on it, so I would love for you to check it out. I thought it was fun and neat, and I enjoyed it. What in the world are they looking at? Some sort of boom boom, shake the room. Please don't steal it. That'd be great. Thank you, Serial Freak. I appreciate that. You know, tons of work, Jesus. But I love the slickness of it. I love how the way I can make the jokes with it, the way I can kind of, go through and pick the right. Just the the feeling of it, whether it's the clips or the gifs or whatever it is, which is great. 5 damage. Oh boy. Up to 1 turn creature or planeswalker. Alright, so you're dealing it probably to the gunner, I'm guessing. That's what I deal with too. It's been drawing me gas the whole time. But yeah. You got it. It's gonna die. It's dead. Would you like to smash? I didn't think so. Ooh, there's a kickoff celebration of our own, but we can't, so we're not gonna. I don't know. If now is the time, and we were to smash with our 6/6 Boommobile And the 4/4 and the 3/2 and the 6/6, right? Well, the 3/2 is going to get eaten up by the Duretti, so that's not going to work. The 4/4 is going to get blocked by him if we don't attack with the 3/2. And so then they're going to double block that with the Coordinator to kill that guy. Or maybe, yeah, probably the Coordinator. Or they might block with Duretti, Magmakin, and Nesting Bot, but I don't know yet. And you can do this after you attack, so we can see what their attacks and blocks might be. We could also, of course, give it just another moment and do it that way. And if they just take it, we can full throttle and smash in a lot. But I think it'd be better just to give it just another turn or so. A, it'll let me activate my Beast Rider Vanguard, and B, again, like if I just attack with a 6/6, they're probably going to take it, right? And they go to 14, like whatever. All right, so I go to 3. That's nice. It's adorable. They didn't increase your max speed though. And I don't think I have one more Ketrodon in the deck, so I think that's the only way I can gain life that I can think of right now. All right, so they drew nothing, which is good. Or at least they had that mount in their hand doing nothing. That's also good. I am ready for your worst. Now, I don't have enough mana for Hazard of the Dunes to become a 7/7. That would be awesome, but I don't got it. Bootmobile is neat. If I could pick it up some way, I certainly would. You have to pick between Kickoff Celebrations and Bitter Reunion. I think Bitter Reunion is just easier, as I recall. Isn't it just like you just sack it and you get the upside or whatever? Because Bitter Reunion, that was from the Brothers' War. I remember that correctly. Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards, it's still 2 mana. And 1, sack it, creatures you control gain haste. Yeah, but the max speed is kind of tough to get, particularly right in Commander, right? So like in Commander, you got to do like you can get to 2 when you play it, right? That's great. Then you got to go all the way around 3, all the way around 4, and then you got it for free. Versus like you pay a man and you go. I prefer something that wouldn't require me to be at max speed to get that second ability. If I had my druthers, that's just me, of course. And that's just one man's opinion. Is this person going to go at some point? Because, like, alright, you want to smash? Because you have no good options. Yep. Seems good. Alright. Seems very good. Start target creature or vehicle. Man, I love the sound of that. And we have 3, 4, 5. Not enough mana to do that. All right, let's go. Okay. So definitely going to play the Scrap Compactor, which seems good. It's going to keep them from doing anything. And if they don't do anything, I'm just going to be able to use Vanguard next turn for value. But I think it'd be better to have some more board presence. Because again, we are not the beatdown. All I want to do is just like chill, just get us into some amount of parity, and then shut the door on the way out. They know my Scrap Compactor be scrap compacting, and that's always a fun time. I have a whole variety, and they are drawing not much. Just want to take that afternoon and draft the set until your eyes fall out. I can see that coming. This is generally the one and only sealed deck that I will be playing for me. Because generally, just once a set, you know, I buy the limited bundle thing, which is a thing. Okay, seems good. Ooh, who's the man? Who's the man pretty good? Who's the man very strong? Okay. Alright. Their board's not getting any better. And who's the man? I'm still at 3. There's your problem. Like, if I go, it has to be, I am not going to lose, guaranteed. We got 16 cards left versus 20. I'm okay with that. Make a 7/7. Feels good. Say go. Next turn it's on. Next turn we're doing this. Because, like, I've got 6/6s, two 6/6s with the Boomobile and the Ketrodon. We got the Hazard, which is still, if he just walks with it with a 2/5, I'm okay with that. That does absolutely nothing. And I'm also okay with that. And I also have a Reach guy if that ever mattered, but it doesn't. Sure. They make a 1/1. That's not nothing, right? That helps. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. Okay. See if that's necessary. Ooh, there's the glamorous Ironclad with a sexy 1 red mana to cycle, which is nice. What to do? And we also have enough mana to just kill something, just straight up murder something. And I'm okay with that. I think it's time to put on the pressure. We've been hanging out here long enough. It's on now. Don't want a full throttle yet. I don't know if I want a full throttle yet. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do when they have no good blocking options. Like, ideally, like if they just chump 3 times here, that would be amazing. Or if they double chump and then just take one of them or whatever, take 6 and go to 12, and they're like, oh, phew, good with that. And they've only got like 2 blockers left. Oh, or 3 blockers left. Oh, we're good. We're aces, y'all. And then we full throttle. We get cray. Saving still tokens, that's interesting. I normally just, I don't really blow one because it's the set coming out and, it's an experience you can have with it. And, I dig it. It's neat. I also appreciate the fact that sealed is generally a little bit slower, right? Okay, chump. Be chumping. Chump for me. Big chump energy. That's what I need here. I need big chump energy. Excellent. Seems good. But now I really take away the options. Alright. Cool. Smash in. Good luck. It's going to get ugly. Yep. Block the 3/2. Fine with me. And that's like, there's your good block. There's your one good block. Everything else is like, God help us everyone. Chump. Now, I more or less have to do the math to see if they die here because I can't leave them with just anything because then the burner rocket will kill me. But if they don't kill these things, they're just going to untap too, and then they're going to be left with not much. So, please. Just put everything in front of it. I'm totally okay with that. Right? And then you just take 12 and die. You just take 16. Would you like to take 16? So that you can have your one good 7/6 block. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sure. That's not necessary, but alright. So you want to take 10? Can you live through 10? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works at all. Right. And then untap. And we go again. And that's game. GG's. Oh, the G's of G's. Lord Almighty, that took a minute. Did I enjoy how long we had to set that up? Not really. I'll certainly be cutting this down in the video, so if you're checking this out on YouTube, be blessed. We didn't have to go through all the rigmarole, around and around, over and over. But we got there, and that is the most important point. Cool. 2-0. I like it. I love it. I would like more of it. If at any point in time, by the way, we had drawn our green mythic, the ooze mythic thing, the enchantment, that game would have been done, right? Like, just on the spot. So, that's what I love about Full Throttle and that stupid green enchantment. Like, it just, the game is over. And much appreciated. Because that was pretty scary. I didn't like going down to 3 on that one. I am the collector. Whew. Man, this is a weird hand, isn't it? Alright. Weird hand, but you know what? You know who grew up in the Gerard Fabiano school of never mulliganing? It was this guy. So we're not going to start out with a red so we can cycle this because it's too early to cycle. We're not under any pressure. We don't know what they're playing or they're not. We literally just drew a removal spell. We got 2 things we can cycle if we want to, but we generally don't because, you know, during your turn is blah, blah, blah. Max speed, draw a card. Okay, sure. I'll go ahead and get rid of that stupid thing. I do not like early threats. Early threats lead to long-term issues, generally. And that was one of the things I was talking about sort of the modern Magic design, which is it's generally in what I have learned over time myself. I'm not a Pro Tour champion. I don't know. But as a guy who's played a heck of a lot of Magic in his life, it has trended that the closer you get to something being scary for you, the faster you should probably kill it. Alright. And it's a creature, 1/2 zombie, makes a 2/2, seems fine. Whatever. Like this sucks as a 4-drop. That's your only problem, really. Not to mention this World Tyrant's looking not great. But I will take a land because Ooze Patrol does exist, and I can still use Compactor on either of those creatures. So I'm okay with that. So their speed's going to go up. There's not much I can do to stop that, even if I wanted to. You know, at least for now, I'm going to go ahead and take the 3. See what else they play. Like, I'm more likely stopping their 4-drop than I am messing with their 3-drops. If that makes sense. Old time killer at me. Vroom vroom. I wonder if there's any interactive parts. This is exile. Okay, 4 mana 3/4. Everybody. Sure. Well, at least you can't get rid of, you know, creatures or whatever. That would have affected Ooze Patrol, because they don't. You know, one could argue I could have, you know, cycled back then or whatever. That would have been fine too. But now 5 mana? Oh man, that lets the big boy out. And this is the part where they have destroy target creature or it's going to get real ugly. And I sure like you have a removal spell or it gets stupid. But they are black and white. They should have plenty of options here. Things that destroy things of toughness of 4 or more. There you go. There's your Gallant Strike, which even has cycling, for God's sake. So I can go ahead and take 6. That's yucky. And then they get rid of it, which is also yucky because it hurts my Ooze Patrol. Ooze the man. Not that guy enough, unfortunately. Now, granted, I can, like, sort of... I can cycle and play Ooze now, which is kind of rad. Still annoying. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and cycle that. It's fine. Play that. Play this. One more artifact creature. Let's go! That was good. That was excellent. I did get rid of my super cool artifact guy, but not much I can do about that now. Kind of is what it is, but I do have 6 mana for the Ketradon next turn. If I just draw a land and we just want to use the kickoff celebrations, that's okay too. But something's gonna die. It's all right. I'll get to crawl a little bit back, as it were. Oh yes, the 50 deck list, Mr. Yeoman 5, and they generally show up on like TCG Player and stuff. There's that. There is max speed. That's cool. Fun times. Let's go ahead and get this guy out there. Mr. Catch Up, the mechanic. I mean, I might just discard it. It's not going to do anything for me at this point. Like, A, my cool X spell is out in exile with the Boomobile. B, if there's any other thing, I can cast it. I can cast everything at this point. Yeah, see, that's my problem, is they had removal, And, you know, I went threat, and because they got this stupid thing started on turn 3 and then turn 4, I am very much behind now, which sucks. Oh, that is not great. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get rid of starting column because we don't need 3-mana artifacts that don't affect the board. Please and thank you. Sure. Like, this allows me to block, but doesn't do much else. Like, and I do have another land I can play, which is nice, but that doesn't do much else either. Alright, well, I gotta play him. There's no question about that. I might as well go ahead and get our Raceway going. With my 1 speed. Yeah. And, like, any removal whatsoever here screws me. Any pump spell screws me. Like, this is a classic, you know, early threat. Removal. The early threat, 3 removal spells, right? And so, like, now I have to block the 3/4. So I'm going to have to go to 1. This is not good for the home team. I'm going to have to rip runner, at least the 6/6 that gains 4 here. And even then, might not do it, but please don't use your foul roads. I don't even want to mouse over it to give them, like, to let them know I'm thinking about it. It would be very scary, and I don't like that. Hey, there's what the hell? Wow. All right. That's a way to lose right there. Just play my 0/0 and trigger my cool zombie guy. That's a way to go. Just bam, done. All right. Well, we got our first loss. That's okay. Yeesh. That was a whole bunch. I was like, you didn't have to go that hard, you know, one of those. But granted, that was a winning line, you know. 3 removal spells. It's difficult to beat 3 removal spells in a row when you don't have them yourself. Like, that's just kind of how that is, unfortunately. I go first. Goodness gracious. All right. Still had all these, most certainly. This is going to draw me a card. I got plenty of draws in the meantime. I got cyclers. They got cool forests, I don't. They got a cool 1-drop, I don't. But I got a cool 4-drop, which is okay too. Out of 5 packs, all 5 of them were rare vehicles? I mean, it's 30% of the set. Like, 30% of the set is artifacts. So, and most of those artifacts are vehicles. So, I mean, I think something like 27 or something, I'm guessing, percentage is vehicles. So there's that. Cruise for 2. Your exhaust ability, draw a card. Okay, that's fine. 2 our red mana. That's always nice. Go ahead and play our 1 mana 2/1 with sweet upside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Magic the Gathering. Remember they wouldn't give us, like, freaking Jackal Pup? They would not reprint Jackal Pup. Like, for years, it was like a big thing. They were like, absolutely not. Was it the game just can't handle it? Lord, if you'd seen the gnashing of teeth they did back in the, like, 2010s, oh my god. What is the exhaust deck? What the hell's going on here? I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. Don't attack with 1/1. Thank you. Because I gotta kill it. It must die with the boom boom. With the boom boom. Because I'm not gonna let you get a free freaking elephant off of it. Plus a card with the refurbisher guy, your refueler guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, good. And plus the Matrix can turn this thing on for 2 mana. Seems pretty good. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna X equal 1, and we're gonna kill that thing so hard. I mean, wish I didn't kill that thing so hard. Boom. Yeah, alright. I do not see them attacking in any fashion. Because that Boomobile will just, they'll eat their entire lunch. Just all of it. They'll drink their entire milkshake, if you will. Yeah, that's pretty good. The Ranger's Refueler and the exhaust deck thing is, that's good strong stuff. I'm over here just big, dumb idiot. Just big idiot. Like, go. Put the pressure on that way. Okay. 5 mana, make it a 3/5 flyer. Oof, that's a lot. Alright. Really? Yeah, you want to put those numbers together? Yeah, it don't work out. Is that what you want to do, bruh? Is that really what you want to do? I didn't think so. Alright, let's go. What do we want to do? If we play this, we're only going to have 3 mana left over. We use 2 for the Matrix, and that's cute and all. But we really want to drop some bodies here. This is a flyer, and they can activate this next turn with a land. It will block it. Won't die, or won't kill it, but will successfully block it, which is good. And so we can go ahead and get in for the 60s here. Woohoo! Coming to get you. Bam. Love it. Trample and reach, oh my. Isn't the set that Jackal Pup on also on the reserve list? The whole set's not on it. Only and first of all, they made the change in 2003, 2004. I can't remember that they got rid of all the uncommons off the reserve list because that was kind of stupid. Target creatures won't show. All right, whatever. That sucks, but unfortunate. It's fine. I'll take 4. Yep. And that creature can't attack or block for as long as you control this vehicle, but it can crew it. But it still can't block the Boommobile successfully. Yeah, they, thank God, by the way, too. Like, that would have been just really awful. What to do? What to do? Because I can get in for 6, cool. But the next turn, they're going to attack me with 5. Even 6, 7, 8 if they really wanted to. Or at least with a 3/4, right? And if I kick off my celebrations, I discard the starting column. If I draw a land, I can play the Ooze Patrol. Okay with that. It does count for each artifact, so that's pretty cool too. I'll do that. Ooh, and I got my bomb rare. Hey-yo. Damn, I love me a bomb rare, which means I need to get as many creatures out as quickly as possible. Mill dubs. Dub, no. It was my other game-winning card. Damn it, I want both of my game-winning cards. It's not enough just to have one. I need them all. There's a Boom Scholar. Okay. What? Alright, that's a match card. Alright. No argument there. Attack for 3sies. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Now, we want to get the Catcherdon down, or do we get the March down? Because, like, March is not just going to auto-win us the game. You can still activate that for 6 mana. Make that a 5/5. All of the creatures gain trample and whatnot. Can still crew that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we gotta pipe down here and try to stabilize. So that's also a reach creature, which is super important. And if they were to double block, would I be super upset about it? They would probably block with the Buccaneer and the Refueler, rather, maybe. Just get rid of the Refueler is not really great, so I'm just gonna say go. But yeah, there was once upon a time there were uncommons. I want to think like I think Grim Monolith or Grim Monolith is on there, yes, but like Mana Vault I think was on there. And thankfully they can still print that. And Mana Vault's also one of those creatures like over time where I'm just like Well, back in the day, everyone hated that card. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to recognize, like, at the time, no one really understood how powerful fast mana was. Hell, Necropotence was the worst, you know, was the worst card in Ice Age according to Inquest or whatever. So it was rough. It was a rough time. Sure. Alright. Go ahead and drop the ooze. Ooze you lose. Alright. I think they just, like, their board's just too up there right now. And I think that's what we found a few times here, right? In that one game where it's just like, we don't have a lot of speed here. That Thunderhead Gunner is arguably going to beat us if we don't deal with it sooner than later. But there's another exhaust creature and another exhaust payoff. That damn thing's an uncommon. That's rare. Okie dokie. Yep, that's a giant monster. Okay, well, it's that 6-mana ability on that card that makes it the scariest. Because you just pay 6 and get in 3 times or 4 times and then it's over. And they certainly have a friggin' board. Which sucks. But we got our boy here. Hey-yo! Woohoo! Oh yeah. Get rid of the mountains. Give me some juice. Give me some juice. Alright. Okay. Also rad. 6/6 Flying Menaces. Seems pretty good. That Twilight Guidelight Matrix can turn on. Also seems pretty good. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, granted, I'm over here like, I don't want to pay a 2-mana 6/6. Yeah. But yeah, I know it doesn't have flying. It looks like it has flying, doesn't it? Is it just me? Because it sucks. Like I am fairly overrunnable here. The Boom Scholar is a scary thing at the moment. Granted, I have, yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. My default is I'm gonna die to the stupid serpent, and there's nothing I can do about that. Wait a second. There's a lot of stuff I could draw. Tell you what. Oh, there's an Afterburner expert. God almighty, they have everything that exhausts. That's ridiculous. Bummer. Alright. Go ahead and turn this guy on. Yeah, this guy. Alright, because he'll cruise a 7, so. Casual 13. You blow me on that refueler is dead. Okay. Put your gunner in harm's way, huh? Really? Alright. Sure. I mean, these are both lovely trades for me. I mean, I'm still in deep crap right here. I think if they just turn everything sideways, I'm still in mucho trouble. Yeah, I still think that's probably the right way to go, because next turn I really don't think I can stop them. If they activate the Possession Engine and just attack with everything. Yeah, it's going to be gross. You want to have more things. There's a gunner. I'm not unhappy about that. Get out of here. Could have used some gasoline. Really could have. I attack with a 7/7. They are going to block with the elephant and the buccaneer, probably. That still kills both, right? Who knows 7/7? I think there's an argument you could just take it, but I'm okay with that too. Also, you know, they get their Afterburner Expert back for free, and that's a whole thing. All right, sure. Yep. Kill him dead. Alright, Gear Surger's gonna drop him to 3. Yep. And I can smash in for a lot. Thankfully that 6 mana requirement is really getting them down. Boosted Sloop. Goodness. Alright. Big old boosty sloop. Alright, well luckily I got that gunner, which means all my cards are likely to be gasoline. That's not great, but I'll take it. And then I think they're just going to block everything. I might as well give it a shot because I'm at 3, y'all. Options are limited. Alright, final B 90-20. It is up to you. It's fine. Alright. Works. And we definitely want to kill the flyer. Fine with me too. Sure. Yep. That's it. No! I got so close. Oh, that sucks. It's fine. You don't have to make it weird. Just attack for the... You know I got nothing. I got 1 mana. I got 1 mana and a dream. Alright. We went 2 up. We went 2 back. This is the part where you go, did I build that sealed deck wrong? Is there like crazy exhaust stuff that I didn't realize or look at? No, I didn't get the exhaust deck like they did. The guy's really good though. This guy turns a 3/4 vigilance. Like, goodness gracious. You need to loot. That's good clean living. Yeah, I mean, just to give this another look-see, I don't see anything I'm like just straight up passing over because it's just like, what are you doing? You know, it's fine. Seems good. The blue is cute. Blue's fun. The black's nice, right? We talked about that, but it doesn't have a lot of creatures. You know, it's got like this 3/1 guy, 2/2 I can rebuy. It was like so many. He's common, which is just wild. So yeah, the Raceway I think is still kind of. I'm not sure if I should even run the Raceway. It's not really done much for me at all at any point. Arguably, Broken Wings might be better than Guidelight Matrix because it definitely has targets. And I think I could just do that because at no point was I like, man, Godlight Matrix for the win. It's like, no, it's just a 40th card I can pay 2 mana to cycle, essentially, for all intents and purposes. And the Ironclad's okay. You know, the Fuel of Flames is not great. I think if you notice, almost everything has got 3 to 4 toughness. Like, that would be, you know, maybe after blocks and things, we'll see. But each creature is also tough for a variety of reasons, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think Raceway might, again, with how restrictive my colored mana requirements are, I think you could argue that Night Market might be better than Mergandic Raceway. Like, it's not great, but I think it works better, honestly. Yeah, I wish there was just like 1 more creature we could run, you know? That would be very cool, but Oh well. Alright, let's give it another shot. Let us not run the 2003 option because that makes me feel bad. That makes me sad. And nobody likes that, you know? Hoorah, it's parallax time. Why you do this to me? Okay. Alright. Art Famiano, School of Nevermore. Alright. Wow, they got the Verge. Really cool. Alright. I mean, I got starting column, so it's not like I have no red mana. But obviously, that's not going to be as fast as anyone would like it. You know, if I could draw a red mana next turn, that'd be great. Just not be completely behind here. Start yo engines. Go ahead and have our little column here, and we can cycle if we wanna. I don't know if we wanna. It's a good question. Like, this card is cool to get rid of, but I'm not like, oh god, it must die now, you know. Artifact spells cost less. See, there you go. That's a good target for this stupid thing. Big smashies. Large smash-tacularness. Bounced over here to YouTube, so make sure I don't miss you guys. Alright, so that's 5 mana. That's generally a lot. Generally. Do we ruin the Ooze Patrol, Ooze the Man? I don't really think so. Perhaps. I think ultimately you might just want to run the Artillerist and do some blocking. Now, if they attack with the 2/4, am I going to block it so they can just kill it with that thing? Do I care? I'm not sure if I care or not. And next turn, if I draw another land, does that change anything? Not really. If I draw a red mana, that would be nice. Let me play 2 lands in a turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this stupid thing. Now, it doesn't change the ability cost, which is fine. But, like, you know. Yet again, I just don't want to fall too far behind. I don't want to give them discounts. If they're going to attack in and me blocking them, get rid of their scrap compactor thing, that still leaves them with a 2/4, you know, and that's not fantastic. Sure. This crew of 3. Gotta have that 5 mana, don't I? Of all the things in all the world. Alright, if I cycle this and I draw a land, I can play Ooze Patrol and definitely make it a 3/3. Which is whatever. Really need to be able to play this Ketron. Even then, 6/3 is likely going to hit me if they have another creature. Now this guy, I can sacrifice a creature or a vehicle and kill something else, which is rad. So let's cycle this. Yay. Woohoo! Okay. I mean, that's fine. We can do this. My scrap compactor can kill their glitch ghost surveyor. Alright. Okay. Weird. Weird card is weird. That's okay. Yep, there's their own artillerist. Seems fine. Oh yeah. Oof. That's a big smashy right there. It's a very uncomfortable smash going on. Sure would like to play 3 mana to kill that thing. Yep, here's some maxis. Well, we do take these broken wings. We have talked about that. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, if they don't attack with the 6/3, we can Broken Wings the 2/2. Right? And if we'll take the 1, I don't care. Who cares? Let's go ahead and say go then. Man, we are just like 1 mana by doing so many cool different things. like the Blockbuster and be able to have the Run Over hanging out, or the Ooze Patrol, and we can still cycle stuff. Like, thanks, appreciate that. I mean, call in oops if you want. Let's go ahead and scrap that on up. Take my one like a man. One mana, please. That is not a mana. Man, you guys are, and you literally know the literal instant I freaking cycle or I play Ooze Patrol, it will show 2 lands. Like there's no question. It's not a debate. All right, we've got this. I could sack itself. I don't want to do that. It's cute though. I mean, look, we're running on low fumes, if you will. You know what I'm saying? We are. We got so look at all the gasoline. Look at this. I got 6 cards, and they have 2. Oh, I didn't like that. Poop. That was stupid. All right. And that is the end of the seal. All right, let's go. Well, I sure do appreciate y'all hanging out with me during this incredible sealed event where I get to leave the match as I lose to onboard tricks. But yeah, do note that this was a fantastical, fun first sealed experience with Aetherdraft. Go ahead and get our winnings. Let's go ahead and open our winnings, because why not? You know, if you're going to go, check out what little spoils you got left over. Possession Engines, more Zoppers. My second, I think, Algonosaur Rex, which is good. And this card is neat, which is also pretty rad. Okay, cool. Well, those on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out for this first ever sealed experience with Aetherdraft. And we will have more content coming your way very soon. Bye-bye. All right, let's go ahead and do a draft. Y'all ready for some Drafto? I'm ready for some Drafto. Let's get the drafting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first Aetherdraft draft. We are going to draft it up. This is the first day that the set is on the client, and we are able to go ahead and get draft with our super cool draft tokens. We've got plenty of those. Let's see, Premier Draft, right? Premier Draft. You can only quick draft Bloomborough. I don't want traditional draft because best of breed. You know, at this point, I've been fairly spoiled. Let's put it that way. And you know, if you can draft for gold, you always draft with gold. Oh, it just feels free. It just feels free, right? It just feels like you're not paying much, and that's a great feeling. As we wait to fill the queue, which usually happens in just a few seconds, and then there's going to be that guy. There's always that guy who's like, I gotta be the last one to hit go. You know, I gotta be the last one to be. Like, come on, dude. Don't be that way. Why are we only 3 seats filled? Yes. It's always like, I gotta be ready last. Like, shut up, bro. Just hit the thing. No one cares. There they are. There's that last one. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. You know, if only there was like the hurry up button, that'd be kind of cool. But whatever. Well. We have a mythic special guest right off top. And Lord, that artwork is choice. It is choice. Possession Engine, however, is a magic card. And while it's great that we have, you know, a bounce spell, which is cool, and this thing makes the, you know, the things with max speed, which is great, Demonic Tutor. And hey, we got that Mako for that sweet discard action. But partly what you do here, what would you say you do here with your drafts, particularly your early drafts, or you're just trying to build part of your collection up? And while I love Cavalier of Dawn, I think I already have a playset as pretty as this one is. And I would much rather have the control magic that's also a vehicle, that also the vehicle generally turns itself into a creature thanks to the thing that you control magic, which is awesome. So we'll start there. And there's another roadside blowout. Only one rare in this pack, and they already took it. This is a second Marauding Mako, which is interesting. There's a spin out right here. Good old black blue. Let's take a look here. Aetherdraft, draft archetypes. What would you say you have with your draft archetypes here? Black blue, I'm guessing, is something. Let's see. Black blue is Artifact Bleeder. Scare your opponent's deal with a combination of robots and possessed toys that pressure your life total, their opponent's life total. Okay, that's a whole thing. This is an interesting card. Pretty strong, but like removal is as removal does. And blue red, I got 18 seconds here. Blue red is discard aggro. And man, I do love me some Mako. I think the Mako discard stuff is so good and so strong. We're going to give it a shot. You know what? And I've tried blue red in so many different ways. It is crazy. There is a Sky Seer's Chariot. All right, that's a magic card, which is fine. But if it has cycling on it, we're probably going to go that direction because we want all the cycling all the time in our blue-red cycling deck, and that's if we're able to get there. We might have to pivot. Maybe someone will give us a super cool rare. Maybe we'll open something crazily stupid in our next pack. Who knows? I'd be okay with the Aether Spark because in limited, I can imagine that card is bananas. I tried it a little bit in constructed, and it's a weird card. It's hard to really explain. All right. Max speed. That's a very cool magic card. This card also cycles. I do like the bonus for cycling. Artillerist is likely better, question mark. Because it's going to give us even more upside on the things that we're cycling, which is rad. Stock up is pretty neat. That's one of the coolest. Goodness, that's one of the best divinations of all time. Tell you what. Yeah, I think we're going to get the Artillerist, though. The Howler's Heavy is very good. And my hope is that like no one else is drafting this deck, so we can just get it for our lonesome here. I like Pedal the Metal because that's basically a removal spell. 1 damage to any target. Okay, it's fine. You know, between those, Pedal the Metal is probably better, but I also want to cut off the blue here just entirely because I'm only taking one blue card. And that is weird. We can do that or we can cycle it, which I'm okay with. The Engineer is pretty good, but it also doesn't have the word cycling on it. So that's where we're at in our lives. Other than yours, this creature, that's really cool. Stall out, you tap it, put counters on it, and you can cycle. That seems rad. I like that as an option. Go ahead and see how far we can go with this stuff. Alright. I mean, arguably, this cycles in and of itself. You know, lol. Don't really care to take push the limit. No one's going to be like, oh my god, what an incredible pick late. Yeah, here's where I just kind of take whatever artifacts can fit my deck. I don't see any more blue-red really coming my way. It's my guess. At least maybe, man, if I could get that Mako to come back around, that'd be insane. But I don't think so. I do not think it went through 7 other people, and they're like, no, don't want the 1/1 for 1 with incredible upside. That would be nice, but I don't see it. And yeah, discard improve your pirates. Pirates are fun. I like pirates things. Hey, I'll take the lands are fantastic. Why? Because they make your deck every single time. There's never a build in which I would not include refroats. Like there just isn't. Like that's the beauty of drafting lands, particularly in like the cube drafts and whatnot. Because you know how are you going to go wrong here? Crash and Burn seems pretty dope. I will take a removal spell. Freaking 11th. Yes. Thank you. And this guy late? Wow. Alright. That's another win. I'll take it. Like this card, a 3-mana 2/1 flying vigilance that destroys artifacts. Like none of that is bad. Nothing about that magic card is negative. Let's put it that way. Alright. You go away. Oh my god. I really dislike passing mythics when I open them in early drafts. And this is my first one. So just note that there will be pain here, and there will be many gnashings of teeth. If I don't pick this card, it makes me so sad. Now, Transit Mage basically gives me 2 possession engines, quote unquote, which is great. Ketramos, the New Dawn. Goodness. This hurts because Flood the Engine is probably the pick here, right? It just shuts down whatever awesome thing that they're doing, which is great too. And I will lament that Ketramos when I have to craft it later or whatever. Now the idea is that you win enough that you don't say there's another freaking mythic. Lord, they're hurting my soul. There is that incredible divination. There is that mythic that I could be mythicking. There's that. I could probably do with more aggro cards, quite frankly. Like creatures, you know. I got 5 creatures total so far, and they're not all awesome by any means. And we're not certainly playing black or red. Like, we're not playing enough black to make that matter anyway. I would just be rare drafting it to rare draft it, and that's not super awesome, generally. I guess I'll take the Sweet Divination. That card really is nuts. There's a Mindspring Merfolk, and I love that. It's rare I can play, which is great. This card's weird. I don't... like, I get it. I understand what it's doing. It's still just very odd. Neat. But yeah, I think my 1-mana 1/1 that can draw me a bunch of cards late is like the obvious pick. All other things. And there's a Howler's Heavy right there. Caring about cycling, giving cycling bonuses. I like it. I love it. I would enjoy more of it. Let's take a look at that curve. We're curving pretty okay. Like the Guidelight Matrix probably ain't making it. It's really just 2-mana draw a card or whatever, which is fine. There's another heavy. Not unhappy to see that. I'll take things that cycle. Like this also cycles, which is nice. But this is also a creature, which is important. 5 mana, we only have Possession Engine and Trade the Helm, which, you know, that's kind of a creature, and that's definitely not. I don't know how many Howler's Heavies I would want versus like a Gunner just to be on the top end of things. So I'll go ahead and take a Gunner for now, just because I don't want to regret it, and he's really good. Like, at that point, you basically draw 2 cards a turn, because if it's not action, you're going to discard it and draw something else. And, you know, yeah, you could draw 2 lands in a row, but, like, still, filtering through that stuff is incredibly powerful. And, my God, did we hit a winner. We got the Skyray here and the Mako, and my heart hurts a little bit, but we got to take the Skyray. That card is, whew, that card is bo-nanners, and, like, have them both is just fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Reckless Velocitar. Now, see, that's not doing much for me, unfortunately. But right here, a little stall out. We already have one, which is whatever. There's a camera launcher. Arguably, we could use a 3-drop. So let's take a look at just running this guy, because I'm not unhappy with that. All right. Counter target artifact creature unless they pay 4. Ooh, there's another Artillerist, which I think is the default pick for me. Not unhappy with that. Man, I can't believe we got the Mako alongside the Scrounging Skyray. Like, of course. I mean, it's fine. I'll probably do the column. I might not even run it. It's rare I'll run it, I'm guessing. Walking Sarcophagus is nice just because, you know, it's just to get you started early, right? You just need early drops to get going. Scrap Compactor's fine. Bounce Off is probably good, but I already have one. Right? I'd rather have that as an option to get rid of than not. See, there's a Thunderhead Gunner, which is great, but, you know, I just would rather had it and not worried about it than, you know, hope I get one late, which I probably will or whatever. But we're also at a point where not everyone kind of knows what's going on. So that's why I think I got the Marauding Mako and the Skyray so late. Like, oh, and the heavy 13th. I love it. And a stall out. Oh. Hey, there's our buddy Bloodghast. What's going on? What's going on? I thought that was not on the client already, but it is. I missed that. Screwed that up. All right. Start your engines. Adds mana, which is really weird. Red, blue, red, blue. This girl is dope. That girl seems really, really strong. Unfortunately, nothing really cycles here. That isn't in my colors. So that stinks. But that engineer, I think, is really good. That girl is very strong. There is the Web Strike Elite. Very cool rare. Right here, though, when you attack, you draw a card and discard a card. That seems really good. Here is a Cycler, granted. But I also like being able to draw and things. Trip Up is cool. I like Trip Up. But I think this uncommon vehicle is pretty good for what I'm doing. Strategist is high, clean living. Just because it's just a good dude. Like 4-mana 2/2 vigilance flyer, and then it and they attack, they get -1/-0. Like, bruh. And 7 mana, this turns into a 5/5 flying vigilance. Like, I know we don't cycle, but like it does a lot, you know? Like sometimes you just need good old threats to be threatening. Which is fun. There's your 4/1, which is neat. Alright. Nothing. There's the Guide Light Optimizer. Nothing that's gonna cycle. This, let me discard a card and draw a card, which is okay. I think if anything, I might just want this guy just to get in some beats. Good old Beats-a-roni. The San Francisco treats. Woo woo! What's going on, Robert? Cyril Marco, thanks for hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you being here. There's a real Imperial Sword, which if nothing else, I can just rare draft that. And based on what we got here, we got Trip Up. Ugh. I gotta take the Imperial Sword. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but oh my god, we got another Sky Ray. I will take that all day. And this is fun because like when you draft these decks that are like very much about like one thing. Did I just get a Lightning Strike 7th? Seriously? Did you just not recognize it from the weird picture? Because bro, that okay. Alright. Do we run the Hull Drifter? Because A, I love Mole Drifter, who doesn't? But Sky Crash is, but I already have one, so I think I want to draw cards with my cool Hull Drifter. Because it's just a good name, such a good name. Maybe we'll run the Interference, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and pick off our second bounce. There's that Trip Up, there we go. We didn't get punished for that. I appreciate that. Unless it's like an insane, you know, killer card, I'm likely not going to run 2 of much of anything. I don't need to run the guy like Matrix anymore, and I think we got enough cool creatures now. We'll run the Raceway. I don't have a Raceway, so I'll probably run it. I got one of the rest. Don't need the Mole, and neither do they. And Robert, your father's brother. We are 9 cards. All right, here we go. Here we go. O-colon cycling. Thank you. All right. So now we know what cycles and what don't. And what will and what won't. And then I guess the second is we have 16 creatures. So we can lose at least 2 creatures. All right. And the creatures changed a little bit. Now, which ones don't have that is the Strategist, the Gunner, the Aether Jacket, and this guy. I don't like necessarily losing my top end, particularly at 4 or 5 reach is good. Wreck Remover is okay. Spike Spitter is neat, don't get me wrong. It's neat. It's hard to say because like in the cycling deck, it's weird that you wouldn't necessarily want your card to be exiled so you can play it that turn. I know it's weird, you want to draw extra cards, but like it kind of fights against this, what the deck is trying to do, which is a little strange. I like the Aether Jacket just for utility, you know, it's evasion or whatever. And I think it's like between the Strategist and the Spike Spitter, I think I want the Strategist, quite frankly. So are you trying to tell me I gotta get rid of freaking 7 non-creature spells? Oof. Alright, well, I mean, I guess first we're gonna go ahead and do the cycling thing. Give me my cyclers. Alright. Split up like that, huh? Okay. What do we need and what do we not need here? It's hard to get rid of removal. That's just generally not going to happen. Could definitely lose the influence in that case. Don't want to lose the creature. So we want to go creature. And then... Goodness. Right, because artifact creatures, vehicles can have it in there, right? Makes sense. So we want type creature. That's better. It doesn't look quite as bad to lose so many cards. We're going to go ahead and go down to one of those. The boosted sloop is neat. Not going to lie. It's pretty dope. I hate to lose things with cycling, right? That's the one that's going to hurt the most because that's what we're trying to do the most. You know, like there's certain things that are just unremovable. I don't want to get rid of Crash and Burn and Lightning Strike. Starting column could arguably get out of here because it's whatever. This is nice in that it lets you cycle or, you know, lets you loot or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily win you the game. I love me a Hull Drifter because it draws the cards. So that means, like, do we really want Stock Up and Hull Drifter? Probably not. So let's just go ahead and drop those 2 cards. We only have 1 left to go. Where does the pain start and stop? And I think it is, the question is, does it cycle? And everything here is cycling except the Hull Drifter, the Possession Engine, Flood the Engine, Strike, Lightning Strike, and Crash and Burn. So Bounce Off is the odd man out. And yes, we can run 41. And I know many people who are happy to do that, but I generally make the pain cuts, and we'll just let it go, and we'll just move on. All right, that was our deck building portion. Let's get into the games. And yeah, red was open. Lightning Strike 7th? Like, are you serious? Card was way too good. No one's playing red. Okay. It's fine. It's not amazing. It's fine. Got Howler's Heavy to interact. The Specialist for early pressure. Aether Jacket if we can draw another mana. Good with that. Alright, they already started those engines for us. As we go smash and say go. Big smashy time. Memorial to Endurance would have been insane, right? Hey-oh, it's a big old butt. She got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Get our Flying Vigilance guy out there. So at least, like, I could play the Artillerist, but, like, you know, what am I going to do? Get him 1 every turn? I'm rather getting 2. Plus, once this thing is active or whatever, it is something they got to think about. Okay. The Ticket Tortoise, huh? Let's see here. 4 mana 3/4 is decent, but when you keep looking at an 08, you're like, okay. At that point, you just rather play the Artillerist and get some value off of it. Like, are we playing Defender.deck over here and I just beat him to death with 10 attacks from Aether Jacket? Kind of hilarious, wouldn't it? I mean, they got their extra mana. You know what I'm saying? They got their mana off me. And that is a cool treasure token. That really is. I think that's rad. Heyo! Alright, this is the part where we really, really want them to block. Block. Do it. Do it. Thank you. Bonuses time! Whee! Yay! We did so much cool stuff! And we get to play a card. And we say go. And next turn we get to Hull Drifter. Woohoo! This is good. This is clean. This is living, y'all. This is what we do here. Nimble Thopterus. Let's go. Sure. And I'll see your Thopterus and I will raise you a Hull Drifter. Like, could have played Possession Engine, but, like, what the hell am I possessing over here? Like, do I care at all? No! You spectral interferes me! How dare you? Well, that was lame. I didn't enjoy that. You know, at this point, maybe they'll just attack with their Thopter because they don't know things. I don't know. Like, I definitely don't know Possession Engine a freaking 1/1. That'd be dumb. Sure. Show me what you got. Man, your speed's up there, dude. Your speed. Speeding. Speediest. Alright. This gets, but can we? +1/+1. And exile from graveyard and so on. They got 1, 2, 3 activations of that. Okay. Seems fine. Yeah, I might take the old 2/3 over there. I don't know. That is a solid 2/3. I definitely think I want to get my Sky Ray up here so I can block his 1/1, so they basically can't get their speed up any further, which is fine. Crash and Burn is an instant, which is also good. Let's freaking go. Thank y'all for joining me here on the first day of Aetherdraft, officially released. Very cool, very fun, very nice. What you gonna do? Really? Alright. So they can block, right, 6, right? They can do 3, they can go to a 5, so 5, 6, alright. So what we want them to do is to put all of their mana into it, and then kill it. So we're gonna do that. Got it. You want to click fast so they don't think that you have anything. Cool. Now they're all tapped out. Get out of here. Thanks for playing. Alright. It's funny. Cycling this might be better than just playing it, but it's hard to say. And I think now there is a weird part where I could just steal their 1/1 so I could get in 3 in the air. Like, I don't want to use the stall out for it, right? That just seems dumb. Alright, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks. Get ya. Alright. You're all about that nimble, thopterous life, let me tell you. Oh, what a draw. What clean living we have here. Alright. We a smash. Go on. You know you wanna. You know you want to. Full snap. Full snap. And I draw a card. How dumb is that? Wow. Right now looking at 4, 5, 6 damage. Sure. It's fine. I can stop him at 2/1. I need to cycle here. Nice. Now we're going to play another one of these. And do the smashies. Thanks for the nice. Let's say go. Your deck stalls right on out. GG. Alright, let's go. Look, man. You take the victors however you want them. You know, we're in Silver Tier 4. We're in Silver Tier 4. What you gonna do? You know, I did not play the most amount of Foundations Limited. I think I got up to, like, Gold or whatever. Like, you know, whatever gives you, like, the card style or whatever for the monthly rewards. That's where I was at. Well, thank you, Golgoli. I appreciate that. It's fun to hang out on this lovely February 11th, 2025 day. And yeah, we're here to play some super cool Drafto versus Lucky 03. Oh yeah, I'm the collector. Let's go. All right. Yeah, that seems a lot better than my first roll around. Go ahead and get our engine started first turn. That's pretty rad. Get them on up to 2 the next turn. That's also pretty rad. Get my lightning strike in there. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Love me a good starting your engines action. What in the hell does that guy do? Excellent. Thanks for each other. Jesus God, it just does everything. Cool. All right. Well, block it. I don't care. Your super cool rare can block my common if you wanna. Because there's a lot of words for, like, you gotta have a bunch of artifacts in your graveyard for it to do anything. So they got 3 colors of mana. Interesting. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Smash. Max speed up. Very nice. Play our evasive flyers. They go. And yeah, if you're joining me here, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Could be anywhere else on the internet, and you're hanging out with me, and that's really cool. Alright, and we're up to 4 wondrous mana. Other artifacts you control and ward pay 2 life. Interesting. Huh. Well, I can't play that yet. But I do have the Stingy Ray. And I do have a way to cycle something. And I'm kind of probably okay with any of those options, so block it. I don't care. Take my 3-2 for your 3-2 for my 2-1? Sure. You got it. While the shields are down, do I try to kill the winter? Do I care enough? Not white yet, but I think I want to while the shields are down. I don't want to play with you anymore. You scare me. Okay. It's a rare. I get it. That's fine too. Alright. That's a whole thing. What would you like to do? Alright, if we cycle, it's going to use those, so I'm happy with that. Cool, cool. Woo! Max speed has been achieved. It doesn't really mean much, but it's fine. Draw X card. Sure does look nice. We can do this. We have the technology. Oh, snap. They don't care. Ain't nobody control them. Huh. Alright, well, I can spend 4 mana to do that. I can take 5 or swing in for 5. Yeah, let's take it. Don't care. That's really weird, but alright. Sure. You want to race, dude. Come on. You think I'm immune to the races? I was born for this. I was gilded in the fires of Ice Age. And that sounds weird, but it's true. Mess with me. First magic card I ever saw in my life was Blinking Spirit, alright? And that was the coolest damn thing I'd ever seen in my life. I mean, granted, I was like 15, 16 at the time. 16, yeah. Because your boy went to summer school to skip a whole year of school, which I did. Okay, you got me. Cool. Alright, didn't attack with the 1/1. I mean, You got me. Cool. Jeez. Alright, I think I'm just going to say go here. We don't want to run too hard when I can draw cards and stuff. Yeah, playing the possession engine while I got the Aether Jacket on the board, that's a choice. Like, maybe they just got something absolutely insane, but yeah, you're not getting through that. Yeah, that's going to draw me like 2 cards, and then I'm going to get to untap and then draw more cards with the Hole Drifter. And those cards are probably going to be cycling cards, which is going to make my Skyray awesome. The hell does that do? Artifact card, reveal it. Okay. Okay. Well, that's unique. Sure. Got Vigilance? Oh, neat. 6/5 Vigilance, a big boy. What you searching for? I mean, a 6/5 Vigilance that goes and finds your possession engine? I mean, I can't argue with them strats. I can argue with the effectiveness, but I can't argue with the strats. Hey, Frank Two Cheese. Arena says they're down for maintenance? What? My arena says it's down for maintenance right now. That seems really strange. I don't like that at all for you. I'm sorry. Okay. You got it, Budro. I only cruise for 2. Oof. That's a lot. Thanks. Oh, so good. So good. All we got to do is attack. Alright, good. But then we get to Hole Drifter, which is incredible. Nice. I think Mako might just be better to cycle at this point, but it's tough. I have to tap all my dudes in order to make that happen, so choices. Interesting. If they attack with a 6/5, I'm kind of in trouble, so let's go ahead and play this guy. As we slow down into mono a mono, instant or sorcery, draw 3, gain 3, must be. I mean, this is the payoff for playing the blue-white Affinity deck. I get it. Hell, I just drew a bunch of cards with my Mind Spring on. Okay. Alright, your engines have only just begun to get started. Well, poop. Alright. You got my trip-ups. Uh-oh. Oopsie doodles! Oh, that's so sick! God, that's so sick. Yeah, man. Interesting. Alright, well, we gotta go ahead and crew this up. You're only 2 for 1. We cannot let the 6/5 live when we're at 8. That's not how this works at all. I do have a loot ability if I want it. Almost enough mana to play both, but not quite. Definitely playing the gunner. First, would you like to block? Probably shouldn't. But again, he does not have the gunner, so. Oh my god. Woo! Oh my lord, ant cycles. Alright. Goodness gracious. This cycling stuff's nuts. Yeah, that's fine too. Please don't remember that gunner has reach, even if it has a giant arrow thing on it. Alright, you don't have max speed, so that's not gonna get you there. Do we want another dude? Yeah. Oh, only sorcery, okay. That's fine. Second artillerist, though. Things get quite real. Because we get to trigger this every single turn. Well, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Whew. Lordy. Like, and it makes your creatures crappy? No, you can go ahead. Man, that gunner with the artillerist, that, you know, if I was a better, smarter Magic player to put this together faster, I would have said something about this synergy while we were drafting it. Well, remember I threw that gunner, and I got another one like 3 or 4 picks later. Because I was like, I need this card. This card is very strong. Card is very, very strong. Oh boy. Wow. Put 3, that makes it a 5/5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would have not enough to both turn this on and do other stuff. I do technically have them at 4 because I can cycle, which is interesting. I think let's attack here. If they don't block, whatever. If they do, we can activate it. That's fine too. Okay. I mean, I'm just straight 2 for one of them, right? So, like, okay. Sure. We got this. We are here. We are focused. We are ready. We are playing against black, white, blue, something. There's that stupid thing, which I dislike a lot. The Embalmed Ascendant. Okay, it's really annoying, but luckily they don't have max speed, so they don't have their Blood Artist thing going. Yep, they stocked up big time on the Deathless Pilots, huh? Oh, it's cycling time. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, it's the artillerists that are going to kill them. Because that's how it goes. Alright, we'll get rid of the mountain because we've got a lot of those. Cool, cool. Dang it. Can we cycle our way out of this one? And we've got the raceway too, right? I think that's just death. It's just death. GG. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Any fast effects? Nope. GG. Let's go. I didn't even notice that was rummage and versus like looting, but who cares? God almighty. Alright, well, we're not playing against the highest caliber Magic players, okay? First of all, I would like to figure, you know, just throw that out there. But it's nice when things are working. You know, it makes passing those like 2, 3 mythics hurt a little bit less, which is nice. Because, you know, again, your first few drafts of the set, you got that pull, you got that need of like, I could just take the rare, right? We're just building collections here. Okay. Like, thanks to cycling of generic mana, we're not that bad off here. Like, we can play the raceway, smash to get speed 2. Great. Please block. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't think I want to unless I have to, because getting out of Skyray out of Mako is really good stuff. Like I do need the blue mana though, sooner than later. Cool. It's a whole thing. Yep. Alright, the artillerist is nice. So we'll let them get to speed 3. Target spell. Alright. Now they are 3 color. It's weird. People playing 3 colors. This is not really a 3 color set. It's got the gain lands. And it's got some fixing like every set does in its own way, but like I don't know, man. That's weird. Okay. Bye. Skyray gets bigger, though. That's pretty cool. Broadside Barrage would have been really nice for us to get. That would have been a great card for our deck. But alas, today in alas. You might as well smash everybody because there's no way I'm blocking. Okay, this is getting weird. Seriously, this is getting weird. Staying weird. Well, nothing I can do now. Yeah, thanks. Rishkaya. Oh, great. Now you know I'm screwed. That's fun. I can't play a wreck remover next turn. Woo! Yep, you got me. Well, I can certainly crash and burn something. Like, arguably, crashing and burning the imitator would be okay. But, in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and do this. Get rid of that thing. Like, my speed is 3, right? We're doing pretty good. Oh, lordy. Alright, that's scary. Plus, it has max speed on it. Oh, no, goes 2s to me because I don't. Hey, who has... Damn. Well, thanks. Took you a little while to get there, didn't it? Alright, I want to live. That's the thing, that's the main thing I'm trying to do here, right? So, like, we gotta flood those engines. Let that guy get out of control. Like, I've got 4 cards, they got 2. They have some on the board, I got nothing. Like, the idea if I can just stabilize here will be a-okay. Like, another island would be amazing. I can play the Merfolk, and then I can play the Heavy. And, you know, yes, I'm going to take another... God almighty. Never mind, I can play the Engineer, and I can play... Probably. Man, I'm in the poop right now. I am in the big old stanky poops. It is rough out here. Okay. Alright. I can stall out the Skyray, but I can't do anything else. I can play the Merfolk and Crash and Burn, which I guess is probably my best option. At least it gives me 2 spells if I want to. But mainly I just need to crash and burn that stupid Skyray out to death. Cool. Would you like to activate it? Okay, it means it's going down. Bye. The heck to get rid of the... Oh, really? Okay. I don't know why you want to do that, but sure. I don't know if I win at all if I do this. I go to 4. Alright, we ain't out of the woods yet, but we're getting there. And then I think we just do this to block. Go. I'm just the fingernails holding on. Just need them to not draw anything. Lands only, please, while I just barely scrape together a living over here. Because, like, for some reason I love that vigilance. That weird exhaust thing. Like, I get that they're like, it's some sort of gear shift, but B, it doesn't look like a gear shift. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, it's so bruised. Oh, yeah, it's dead. Alright. Well, that was a thing. Yeah, that was, you know, I could have probably maybe scraped another turn out of that, but it wouldn't be pretty, and I had nothing to fix it. Okay. You know, some would say, future comment section, Evan, do you know what mulligan is? Do you know how mulliganing works? Mulliganing's way better than it used to be. And for what it's worth, it is. You know, I've lived through all of the mulliganings, and man, you have not lived. You have not lived until you waited all week for F&M and got your cards ready, got your decks ready, got them sleeved up, good to go. You're sitting down there, and you open your 7, and you have a Keldoran Outpost and 6 other cards, and you have to keep that card because it is a land, and you cannot mulligan a hand with any lands in it. Doesn't matter what they are. Or 6 cards in a strip mine. It has happened way more often than it should. And why are we in the same situation all over again? God almighty. Luckily, everything has cycling. You know, and that's one of the ways out. You go, well, it's got cycling. You know? Like, if I don't draw nothing, I can just get them rid of them and keep drawing, you know? Like, that stall out leaves real fast. Sky Ray, not so fast, but stall out real fast. Ooh, look at that. See, there we go. If I gotta cycle him, at least I can get some value out of him. Alright. That's fine, too. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this going. The ultimate foil for the 2-1. The 1-4. Just when you thought you were safe to play the 2-1s. Oh, God. Alright, what do they have here? They've got that stupid artifact that gives -2/-2. Is that it? Maybe. But you're going to have to make them have it. You don't get anything for free, Brudro. Told you. I knew it. That's okay. You know, that's a 2-for-1. You know, that is an actual, factual 2-for-1. And I will take those all day. And while also getting my blue mana. So getting the Sky Ray out there. Hey, what's going on? And this thing has like 1,000,000 mana to do what again? Each opponent loses 5 life or 2 life? Okay. 6 mana, sure. They can surveil with that if they want. I don't care. They are Z-Goggles. They do nothing. Alright. I would describe this as come at me, bro. Nope, not blocking that. That would be dumb. That would be the big dumbs. You got it, Budro. You are going so fast. Sure. We are cycling our butts away. Woohoo! Oh man, sick. Because this way we can play another one of these guys. Oh, we don't have enough to. I'll take 3. Who cares? Like we can play the Flood the Engine next round. That's fine. Like the Surveyor hit me for 3. Oh god, the horror. Yeah, you got it. Don't care. Today and don't care. Next turn, bruh. I'm probably going to draw a mountain. Okay, or not. But I do got that gunner. And that gunner is a big scary dude who makes things happen. Man, if only it was when you discard or cycle this card, that would be insane. Like it needs more upside, right? Yep, that's a big old boy. And he goes, watch out! Ain't nothing I can do. You got me. You did. Sure. I mean, I guess they didn't want to two-fool on themselves again, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, who care if I have max speed? That's the best part of it. I'll tell you what. Old Frank Tucci's, I hope things are getting better out there if you're still here, hanging out. Maybe your arena is not in maintenance any longer, because that would suck. I do know, and this was interesting, during the preview event, basically we crashed the servers multiple times. They had to add like multiple servers to the preview stream kind of, you know, build or whatever. The hell? Alright. That card sucks. One could argue we could do better than that. Perf. I will take it. Alright, because that leaves the Howler up open. Because that guy's got to die right now. I think so. Take a bunch of zombies forever. Okay. And here we go. Big smashes. Yay, max speed, best speed. And now when he attacks with the engine rat, I can kill it, you know? Like, that is 6 mana. I got nothing to do with 6 mana. Do whatever, you know? And now that this is turned on, I can rummage whenever I want. Come on, there you go. Let's go ahead and do some cycling, bruh. Yep. Got him. That was the end of that. The dude makes mana. How about it? God, that is absurd. That is filthy. We're gonna go ahead and pour in the air on that one, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna lock down. Like, he's got a ton of mana. There's no mana he's gonna be doing that's gonna be like scaring me anyway. This guy's got trample. Yeah, it's fine. I probably should have manually done that, but whatever. It's fine. Because if I'd manually done it, I could have still done the raceway, but no, I had to be an idiot and not do it right. It's fine, whatever, who cares, man? It's like your opinion, man. Goodness gracious. We are rocking and rolling here with a giant, scary Dracosaur, which I could have totally done something about with the stupid flood your engine thing. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Huh. Bro, I will take the 4. I can do this every turn. It don't matter because I can do this also every turn. I got this freaking Mind Spring Merfolk draw me a million cards next turn. And I smash you with a 2-turn clock, so you cannot attack with your 4/4. In fact, you'll have to chump block with your 4/4, awesome 4/4 flyer. Because if you want to kill my Merfolk and lose it, that's fine too. And there's a momentum breaker to kill it anyway, so screw off. Whatever, man. That's just like your opinion, man. Still can't attack. I mean, granted, you can gain 4 life off of it. So, no argument there. Sure. I was going to say, I would not do that. Nope. Interesting. Okay, well, if I discard the strategist, I still have enough mana to play the Aether Jacket. So we'll sack the Momentum Breaker. Oh, that card's so good. We'll play the Aether Jacket. Go. You are dead to a variety of things. Hell, so am I. Oh crap, that's death. No! Ah, you son of a bitch. They got me. They got me. They got me. Just like that. That was painful. That was the pain. That's an uncommon, isn't it? This guy? Yeah. God dang it. I knew it was scary. I knew it was scary. And that was on me. You know what? Pushed a little hard. Happens. 2-0. 0-2. Happens. Has happened in sealed. But unfortunately, that was what? 2 up, 3 down? Something like that. You know, the true pain. Because that's where we're at right now. We're at the, like, don't 2-0 me, 0-3 me. Don't do me like that. You know what I mean? Mezir. Please, Mezer. Alright, we've got mana, we've got stuff, we got all of our mana, we got things and stuff, we got removals. We can do this. Let's start our engines at 1. Okay, that's cool. I'd rather get my engines going than that right now anyway. So. Got him. Not really worth a lightning strike, generally. Gonna kill it? Is it gonna die? The choice is yours, Monfrere. Do what you may. Yep, best blocks are best. The blowout is complete. Got it. Mindspring Merfolk, man. 1 mana guy who's about to draw me like 3 cards for doing nothing but being a 1 mana 1/1 is fantastic. Also becomes a 2/2? Alright, well that sucks, but there's no way in hell at this stage of the game I'm giving up the thing that draws me a bunch of cards. That artifact's artifact. Yeah, I think I just smash and draw 3. Because that's how we roll around these parts. EOT draw 3. Sounds lovely. Sure. Could use that card a lot. And then 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Make it 2/2. Make it to a 2/2 and draw 3, man. Goodness gracious, the value. Just the raw value is so much. Huh. That cruise for 2. That's definitely a vehicle. So, what you want to do, bro? Turn to a creature. Thanks. Get the hell out of here. Kaboom goes the sky crash. See ya. Sure. Bounce spells are very good against this deck. Bounce spells are very good against this one. That is a strong burn spell action right there. Alright. We have a 5/6. I don't know what they're waiting on. I guess they could crew this if they want. Should go, Broham. Well, you can't possibly tell me you're doing anything worth doing here. Alright. We got that going for us. A little warm in here. Hopefully not too loud fan. As we heat up, we're here in the we're here 2.5 hour mark. Hope y'all are having a good day. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, that's going to die on activation. Do we double block here and then kill it off? They can't kill both of them. You'll probably kill the artillerist. I'm at 20. I think we just take it, at least this time. We got a lot of lands over here. And once we get into speed 4, we can start using our raceway. So that's pretty good. It's not great, but it's fine, you know. Alright. This will also block well. Let's go ahead and get our speed up. Like this, wreck remover will allow us to keep up lightning strike too when they activate that buccaneer. Okay, let's go ahead and play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wreck remover, please, thanks. Please and thank you. Let's get rid of your rare. Thank you. There you go. If they do nothing, we get raceway. Oh no, that boy is dead. That boy is long dead. Kaboom. Yeah, we don't get a 3/4 vigilance around here for nothing. Thanks. Because now, arguably, I could block with all 3. And they can still only kill 1. Oh, man, you're killing me. What is the pick here? I think it's the Skyray. I don't like it, but I think it's the Skyray. I haven't got enough mana to make it unblockable. Well, there's a reason I block with it. You got it or you don't. Who do you put first, Monfrere? Wow, alright. What the hell does that thing do? Oh, oh goodness. Well, they're on at max speed, so I'm okay there. Nice. Nice. What happens to Possession Engine if I get his Mangler? I don't think I want to find out or whatever. Huh. Two mana, draw a card? Alright. What the hell happens here? I'm gonna give it one more turn because honestly, I really should be taking a really good creature and not just that stupid 3/3. You got it. Yeah, that card is banana. See, there we go. That's what I need to be getting. Is that guy. Thanks. Yeah, I'll take the 5/4. Thank you. Go ahead and do that. There we go. And say go. Okay. Yeah, it was important to wait for that 5/4. Let's just say that. Very important to wait for the 5/4. Dang, man, that Siphon 2 mana draw card is... Wow. Alright. Alright, you do nothing. Gives us a 2-turn clock. It's up to you. Did you put it on the bottom? Yes, you did. Two-turn clock it is. Let's go. Now a 3-turn. Fine. But really, still a 2-turn with the artillerist. So, do with that what you may. This what, drains life when something enters? Creature or artifact? Okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. This is the story of a draft. Got a junker and it sucks real bad. Alright. Destroy up to 1-turn creature. Let's go. You got it. Cruise 4/3, huh? Let's go ahead and do some of this. Alright. Alright, I got a flyer. You got it. You got it, dude. Unfortunately, you're at 2. You can be at 6. But I only have 4 mana left. Sure. I mean, I can activate the Sabbath the Strategist to be a 5/5, so there is that. They're going to gain 4, they'll go to 7, 5. If I kill that, that's going to be 7. Is that about right? It's fine. I'll block in that case. I wish there was a way, there isn't, but I wish there was a way I could cycle instantly and kill them. Even if I got the 1 red cycle, it's not enough. It's funny, though. Yep, yeah, I get milled pretty hard. Thanks, bro. Lots of cards, plenty of options. Could be doing whatever. Much mana, yes. You could draw another card if you'd like. Only for 2. I am down to 8 cards after all. Problem is, you's hurting. Yeah, man. Go for it. There's my gunner. That's okay. Oh, neat. Alright. I don't know if that's enough. Quite frankly. Let's not draw ourselves to death here. 6 cards. Seems good. Whew. And I think that's game. Boom. Alright, yay! We didn't bomb out! No one likes bombing out. That looks terrible. That brings the feel-bads. No one likes that. Alright, we are good to rock and roll, y'all. 3 wins, 2 losses, no whammies. Let's go. Does anyone even know what I mean when I say no whammies? And if you do, have you seen your doctor lately? Oh, Bunk Bun. Well, Bunk Bun, me and Bunk Bun just gonna go and have a good time. Oko v Oko. Yo, dog. There we go. Big money, no whammies. Let's go. And then there was that whole story of the guy who discovered it was a loop and took him for God knows how much money. The only reason he lost is because he did it for like 3 or 4 hours or something. He just got tired. Oh, human fallibility. Alright, that's cool too. I mean, not the fastest start by any means. Over here, Locust Spraying. They could have got my Aether Jacket if they waited 1 more turn. But they're playing black-white. Black-white's fun. They're not playing anything. Oh, are they mana screwed? You just cycled, dude. Oh, bummer. Alright. They probably have so much removal, it's ridiculous. Alright, we are up and running with our Aether Jacket. Mr. Jacket if you're nasty. Alright, there's Surveyor, that's cool. Are you okay with that? As we smash in. We play our 3-4 at the same time. Alright, now ideally they'll play a mana and then play like something stupid, and I'll be like, "Give out y'all! I got a possession engine, bruh." Okay. Sure. And indestructible. Well, okay then. That's fun. Gain some life, buddy. Oh no, the huge manatee. Alright. That's a thing we can do. Smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash, smash. Smashy, smash, smashy, smash, smash. Yeah, you will. He couldn't possibly have 2 of that stupid card. That would be dumb. Well, I do. So, deal with it. And my whole drifter's about to whole drift it. I got no blocks, got no blocks. And you got things you want to do in your second main like this. The friggin' Speed Demon. I hope you enjoyed that, because that's the only damn time you're getting that. Holy God, get the hell out of here. Lord Almighty, that card is scary. Oof. No one needs that card in their life. Trust me, I know. I've played with it. Mother of God. It is so ridiculous. Alright. I've played this card. This card's pretty good. That's 3/3 haste, like, and gets lifelink with max speed. This is very strong stuff. I don't like that at all. Alright. Do not like it. No, sir. They're not the max speed yet, but they're almost. Whew. Well, that's a good rip. Yeah, because that's gotta go down. Get on out of here. Smash, smash. Yep. Thank God you don't get to race me with that. I really, I mean, like I could have possession dungeoned it, yes, but like I needed to get rid of that forever, or at least as long as it needed to be. Plus, it locks down this stupid aura thing they can play from their graveyard. Okay. Yeah, Hull Drifter is probably the best thing here. I definitely don't want to use the engine on a 1-3. That sounds stupid. Alright, it's fine. Hull Drifter. He's a Hull Drifter man. Alright, let's go. You ain't getting no free max speeds off me. Hell no. Hell no. Alright. Excellent. Thank you. Oh man, trade the helm. That's a whole thing, right? I just yoink. Big yoinkage going on there. I don't know if I want to possession that. Crew 3 is quite a few. I don't think I want to possession engine anything though, do I? I want to have something to block it, but don't really need anything else. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Could take a little 3-3 here, use it to make the Mole Drifter happy, and then boom boom goes the dynamite. You come here. I'll take you. Alright, let's go. Get him. Got him. Because you is an 8. That is no joke. That's not jokey time. That's scary. Well. Okay. They needed that. I'm good. And like, if they do drop something crazy, like a second speed demon for whatever reason, you know, I can just trade the helm that with their 3-3 and like just the best of all the worlds. Alright. That's fair. No skin off my back. Seems good. Man, I love me a Mindspring Merfolk, man. Holy cow, I love this stupid card. It is exceptional. I think a smash here. I'm okay with that. Sure. Trade sees it is. Merfolk about to draw me like 6 cards. Bruh. Bruh. Like at least 5? 4? Okay. Fun rare. Doesn't do much. Like, it's cute. But this is a commander card. Okay. Okay. Pick your poison. 2 for ones, or 1 for alls. You are at 10. What? Makes sense. Oh, alright, their max speed has, like, this guy can go to the graveyard, but whatever. Who cares? I can trade my Merfolk. It's 5 mana. I can still draw 1, trade it, activate the Gaunty it triggers. No. I draw 4 cards. I want to draw the 4. Give me some leeway here. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So we have the Skystreak Engineer that can block the Wreckage Wicker Folk, sacking that Grim Bauble, surveilling their 2s. Please put something in your graveyard, at least one of them. Alright, the stupid 3/3, I'm okay with that. Sure, that doesn't matter much. Yeah, great. So you gain 3. Congratulations. At the beginning of combat, target creature or vehicle. Oh, interesting. That's a zombie cat warrior, huh? Who knew? It's an instant. I think I just play this and I take that for that. Thanks. And I can still do that. And there you go. This turned into a bit of a slowdown, I guess, as it were, but what you gonna do? Cool. Go ahead and destroy that. Oh, and walk here. Interesting. I got vigilance. Let's go vigilance. All right. Cool. I'm gonna put it right on top, thanks. Oh, lightning strike the hell out of it. Get him out of here. Cool. And we're just gonna do that. Let's go. Because I love me a 1-mana 1/1 that dominates. Oh my god. Woo! Let's go. Alright. Let's party. That's what I'm talking about. That is another victory. That is our 4th victory. We're 4-2. Yeah, we're in silver tier. Shut up. Not helping. Today ain't not helping. But that's cool. Because who needs cards? Am I right? I don't know what that means. I guess I won with no cards in hand is my guess. I don't know. We are 4 beautiful, fantastic, a Dubsies, a McDubberson. That W can be small, that W can be big, still the Dubs. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Like, and even in Silver Tier, I lost a couple games. It happens. They just couldn't handle that, that sweet, exhausted merfolk action. Yeah, this is cool. A little slow, right? But that's okay. The old prow catcher specialist. We have the tools. We even have what some would describe as the technology. Old Gerg. It's not Greg, it's Gerg. They are lovely. Come on, Gerg, let's go, Gerg. Is there no interactable part of this? Does anyone know? I guess not. That stinks. There's usually at least like one element, right? That you can do something with. Doesn't look like there's anything. That sucks. I expected more from my free new play space that we still don't have a new one for in Marvel Snap, which is weird. All right, let's get in there. Let's go. Get him. Got him. Today, and got him. Hey, that's an Afterburner expert. That's a dude, that's stuff, that's a thing, and I don't like him. So I think I'm just gonna stall him right out. Hey, thanks. Your Afterburner expert makes me scared. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. And if you got nothing to do, you can still exhaust it, right? Like, that's still a thing you can do. Alright, go ahead and put this guy out there. Let's say go. This next turn, I'm taking you 4-4. I'm taking you 4-4. And it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be cray-cray. Gonna be so much cray. You're not gonna know how much cray is actually craying here. Alright, well that's a card. That's a rare. That's a dork. Mount or vehicle. Alright, well I'll take my 3 as a man. Do you take the 4-4? Or you smash with the 2-1? See if they want to trade it for either of those creatures? I don't know. Because next turn, if they attack in, those are going to be 2-3s. And I'm going to have the possession engine able to turn on. So I think that's what we want to do. Yoink. Say go. Now I have the 5-5. You cannot control the 5-5. This giant monster of pain. It is a giant monster of pain. It is a pain monster. Okay. Would you like to attack? You are free to turn any of your creatures sideways you would like. I didn't think so, but you know, wonders never. Okay. Well, I can trip up the Web Strike Elite, but I don't necessarily like that because then I literally give him the tools to destroy the engine, which sounds bad. So, that said, I think we just go ahead and play the Artillerist. Get used to saying that word. Or artillery. I can still smash with a 4-4. Like, I ain't mad at that. Like, yeah. Here you go. Block it. Oh, he can't block, duh. That's part of it. Why do I keep forgetting those things? No, can't do that. And I think we just play the Mako and Seago. Alright. That's pretty scary, not gonna lie. He's gonna break it down to a 5-4, but that's still not a lot. That's still bunchies. Okay. 4 mana, 3/3 flyer. Man, remember when those were a big deal? I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, do that. Okay. Don't. You're not supposed to attack with giant monsters. It's very scary. Makes me sad. Alright, I'm gonna block on my face. Face blocking, thanks. Yep. Something. Life total is a resource. There's a Scray, and it is quite cray. I hope they don't stray. What are we gonna do? How are we going to get out of this bucket of syrup? I need to know. Because as of right now, I have sadness. A lot of sadness going on right now. And not the good kind. You know, there's good kinds of sadness. There's bad kinds of sadness. Not great. Not super great. Bummer. And like, I could cycle this, but like I gotta, like, the stupid 3/3 over there. I gotta stop that action too. And I got the trip up. The trip up still is here, and it can be cycled or something else. But as of right now, I ain't doing jack or squat. Mr. Jack, Mr. Squat, go to Washington. And what do they do there? What would you say you do here? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Now, this card read, how does this card read? I don't know, as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can talk as long as it controls the vehicle. Okay, so theoretically, let's get that one out there, all the syllables. Theoretically, if we draw that exchange card, we could exchange this card with whatever, and it still can't attack or block based on the way this is worded. Okay? That's what it is. It yams what it bees. And yep, if you've got an exhaust whatever, then it just sucks to be me. That's all I can do. It is on you, mon frere. I leave my hands in the Garfields. You know, my whole fate in the Garfieldiest of hands. Woof. Alright, your Swift Swing Assailant. The Dubby Dub is still the Dubby Dubs. Alright, that's cool. Card's neat. Fair. That stupid web strike guy is really dumb, actually. Now, granted, I can attack with a possession engine and then trip up whatever he tries to double block, because he's gonna. Right? Grrd. Probably gonna. And we're at 12. And we're not blocking with that thing. Anything they attack with otherwise, we can arguably kill. So yeah, let's give it a shot here. Alright. And swing batter. We're going to swing the batter. Don't do 3. Don't do 3. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. Get the hell out. No hexproof providers, please. Thank you. Because that would be a giant blowout. Alright, and it went to the bottom too? Oh, man. Is it my birthday? Is it my birthday? It could be my birthday. That's a thing you can do. You are free to do that. of pain. Could use some cyclers here. Could use big cycle energy. Please don't attack, thanks. Sky Crash helps, but nothing is an artifact. But it can cycle. And boy, does that matter. Let's go ahead and give it some cycle action, because we need some gasoline here. Nice. Just go ahead and say go. And say go like in Seiko. Because that thing's going to draw me 4 cards. Alright. Plus 1 was going to counter a vehicle. Battalion +1. Oh, that's freaking dumb. Cool. That gets the nice. That's what happens. That gets the freaking nice. Thanks. We are here hanging out. Thanks for you guys hanging out today. It is a very gray, cold, wet day out here in East Tennessee. There is Lagorin, Soul of Alacria. They certainly got the green-white hookups now, didn't they? Jesus. Oh, God, that's so scary. I don't like anything about what just happened there. Jesus, which one do you kill? And I think there's even an argument just to kill the mechanic, because the mechanic is going to start going bananas. But, like, this would turn into, what, a 3-3? Which is, well, then to turn into a 2-3. Which will be the end of the world. God almighty. And, yeah, that's a mount. Jesus Christ. Kill that thing, don't I? I just don't see it happening the other way. It's just too good. As much as I don't like it. That card was just stupid. Because the stupid mechanic can now do 2 counters a freaking turn. Lord God. Alright. Right. So it can go up to 4. Gotta do what you gotta do. I know. Oh yeah. What you gonna kill there, Budro? Fascinating. Draw 2 cards. Seems good. Could have been better cards, I'll tell you that. But I can exhaust it next turn, or at the end of their turn, which is fine. Hey, they drew nothing. But more mana for that stupid mechanic. Alright, so they can do 7. Gotta go down. They do 6 total. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. The Pain! What would you like to kill? Alright. Works for me, man. There is definitely a question of should I just cycle that? I don't think that's the right thing to do. We are going to say go because they have a giant reach guy. That sucks. You got it. I do enjoy the little confetti thing. I know it's a small touch, but it is appreciated. Well, that's something, isn't it? At some point they will attack. At some point. None of these are mounts, none of these are vehicles, and that's a good thing. Oh, that boy's got mana for days. Who's that? You know, someone did mention that there is for a racing set, there's a lot of board stalls, which I thought was funny. And Lord knows we got it here. Heyo, it's a hole drifter. Let's go. Hole drifter time, best time. You know what I'm saying? And now, oh, next turn we start getting stupid. Next turn we start getting real good and dumb. Because the old Thunderhead starts happening. And then it gets scary. Go on, draw nothing. Thanks. Thanks. Woohoo! That's going to get my speed up every turn. It's going to be prey. We got 12 cards, so we got to finish this sooner than later. All still had all of these. All right. Okay. Huh. I can't both use those spells, but let's just have them do nothing one more time. Just give me nothing one more time. Please and Spanx. Just nothing one more time. Or if it is, some dork. Whatever. Just play that land. Like that. Oh, okay. Alright, well, you're gonna have to show me something first. What you got? You got something. I got 18 cards, I got 11. I'm drawing 7 more cards than these people. Alright. We did it! I don't care! The dub is a dub is a dub! That is called wrecking your whole world. I ended that whole man's career. Whoo! Grg will never be the same. Oh my Lord God, that was nuts. I didn't expect to win that one, to be honest. Not in where we were, but I'll take it. We're takers in this household. 5 wins, 2 losses, like a champion. Let's go. Come on. Now, if we're at 5 wins, 2 losses, at this point, we're probably playing some good decks, regardless, silver or not. Like, there's going to be some probably pretty decent cards in these decks that we're playing in the next 2 rounds, if we are lucky enough to win this one. Because we need some love. Old Super Maxio, and they're already gold, right? They're already in the gold. We're still on the silver over here. So I don't know, man. We go first though. I'll take it. It's not the best opening hand. It's not the greatest opening hand. It's just a tribute. All right. But we can cycle our Wreck Remover if we have to. I'd rather not, though. It's a pretty decent card, honestly. Because it triggers, like, every attack, too. Like, man. Magic players today are so spoiled. It's ridiculous. Back in my day, we'd exile 1 card total and you'd like it. And you'd be like, wow, man, that's incredible. Okay. I'm gonna cycle this because I need to draw land really bad. Yeah, that was it. So we'll go ahead and play that 3-4. So they can't do nothing. And if they do something, that's okay too. That just means that they had a trick. And if you don't use something to kill a 4 toughness guy, and they ain't got it. That's my favorite. Right? Okay. Now, it's very powerful to have this as a cycle. Next turn, we're going to play Hull Drifter anyway. Let's go ahead and get in. Smash. Smashification is complete. So we're going to play the Howlers Heavy. Next turn, we're going to play the Hull Drifter. Draw cards, feel good about it. If they play something absolutely stupid, then we'll take it with the possession or whatever. That is a 4/4 vigilance when it's sounding it's supposed to +2. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good magic card. Not gonna lie. That's strong magic card. Draw cards or take their 4/4 that becomes a 6/6 when it attacks. Now it's not going to attack me, but then that also lets me get in for 6, doesn't it? Let's do that. I like that. I like the pressure. When they put on the pressure, everything gets worse for them. I want to pressure your face. I want to smash. And then, funnily enough, that is lethal on the board. So if I can get rid of their blockers, then that's the GG's. But I don't think it's going to go that way. Because they have another one. Of course they do. Let's go. But, remember, can't attack or block as long as they have the vehicle. That's so sick. Let's see if... Okay. Man, this is going to be so cool. You for you. Get him. I'll take your Jaguar. Oh my god. And it still... It can't attack or block. It cannot. Yo, dog. Oh, Jesus. Boom! And they had the sick Gear Hulk, and it didn't matter anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, that was so sick. Oh, that's a really cool Jaguar. I'll give you the one again. Do anything. I'll take the one. It's awesome. Thanks. Jesus. And he's sitting there with his Gear Hulk just like, man, this Gear Hulk's going to whoop him up, man. Got that 5-mana 4/4, 2 of them. And I'm just like, take it, thanks, bye. Oh, wow. All right, y'all. Let's close out our first draft in style. I would really hate to get just squished here. This is the part where we hit it. We go after it. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to do some editing. We're going to get this up on the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out today during my weird old sealed and my awesome draft. That made me pass up some mythics that I probably wouldn't have done so if you weren't here. And maybe that made all the difference. You know what I mean? Oh, my Lord God, look at this hand. Wow. Whew. This is what dreams are made out of, y'all. God almighty. Like, I'm a Mako into Skyray into having Howler's Heavy up. And then Thunderhead Gunner is later. Whoo! Whoo! I'm getting the vapors. I'm getting them vapors. Oh, my Jesus. It's getting crazy up in here. Yeah, that's probably the scariest 1/2 I can imagine for the blue-red deck, honestly. Like, that's the scariest. Play a 2-drop. Okay. Goodness gracious. I mean, I could do it, right? I don't think I want to, though. I think it's play 1. Let's get in there. I don't want to get greedy. I just want to do it right. Number of artifacts I control. Whenever you cast an artifact spell and pay 1, you can do copy. That's really dumb. Hey, I wonder what deck they're playing. They are definitely playing the artifact deck. Blue-white artifactos. Well, no marks here, buddy. You got speed too, like a champion. Alright. Yep, that's a real magic card. I think I'll just play the heavy at this point. That's just a big chonking boy. And they're not going to attack that guidelight into it. I don't care if they can kill it or not. Unless they possession engine it. Womp womp womp. Sucks to be me, I guess. That's alright. You got a rare? People have rares. Fine. Well, really don't want you to do that again, though. I think we just say go. This is not a great situation we're in currently. The old possession engine, that got us good. Not to mention a possession engine for 4 mana. So they straight control magicked, you know, put a sweet 5/5 on the board. This hurts my soul. My soul is currently being squished in pain. I'm just like, don't squish my soul in pain. No, squish. Oh, God dang it. That's a lot of squishing. And that's not the fun type. Where 2 people love themselves very much. Now, I'm playing Simon Key over here, who is straight copper level. This guy, like, maybe they're just smurfing me to death here. You know, they got a brand new account. They jumped in. Oh, Lord. This is no buenos. No bueni. Alright. Yep. That's pretty good. Really silly, but pretty good. Show us what you got. Alright. I could definitely... Okay, that's a thing. And then I think we just gonna have to give it up here. Sacrifice Merfolk. And if they got a trick, we're just like we're in hell. I don't know how else to put it. We're in the trubs. All right, so now we have Crash and Burn. All right, good. We have Crash and Burn, so we do have some play here, and that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and say go. Like we're in that very, you know, important point where it's like, please have nothing, thanks. Okay. Jesus, that card is horrible. It only has haste or anything, but okay. It doesn't even need to be crude to activate. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and kill your thing. Roll. There you go, smart boy. Alright. Sadness on the stack. Sadness resolves. We cannot let him start copying artifact spells for free. Or for 1 mana, you know what I'm saying. That is not something we let them get, is max speed. Okay. Whatever. Just say Howler's heavy, just in case I have a bunch of them. Sure. Why not? Wow, could have used you like a million years ago. Say go. Alright, I think we've stabilized at least a little bit. Not a ton, tell you that. Because that stupid hell ride's gonna make everything stupid. And God, please attack with it. That would be amazing. Oh wow. But seriously? Sure, I'm gonna block it, dude. Like, there's just no way I'm not blocking this. Can't let you get a free copying going on. It's just not in the cards, Broham. Did I get myself out of this bucket of syrup or what? Goodness. Whoo! Lordy, I needed them to have nothing, and they had nothing. Yes, please. An artifact that does nothing. Thank you. Even better. Alright. Sounds good. Cool. Let's go ahead and activate this Broham right here. And smashy smash. Cool. Alright. So we definitely want to saddle that up as soon as possible. And I have enough mana to play this and be able to trip that up. So I'm happy about that. Alright. Smash. There you go. Now, if that is a land that does nothing, awesome. They sure as hell have enough mana to play whatever it is they just drew if it's not nothing. They would use the Matrix if they're smart. Maybe the Interface Ace. Does it really matter, right? Like, the Interface Ace is better because it's free. You got it. One plus 2 and gains flying. Oh man, that would be like the worst if I didn't have this. Yep, 4 mana kill target creature and it's gone forever for the rest of the game. GG. Okay, that's a 5/4. Doesn't fly. Which is important. Waiting. There goes Simon. You can activate that whenever you want, Budro. Cool. I don't really know if I want to make a pilot. I don't think I care. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. This will allow me end of turn 4/3 this. Do I give a crap? Not really. Like, he already sees it. Like, it doesn't matter. I have no cards and everything's on the board. Just go. My cards are on the table. You may do what you may. Oh no, not scries. Anything but that, as you're gone to 2 now. Alright, and then 1 top, 1 bottom, please, again. Not 2 top. There we go. Alright, so I got 1 good card up there. That's fine. Jesus, I'm not drawing nothing. But we do have options. Cycle into cycle is death now. And I'm okay with that. Alright, well that's a way to do it. Ooh, copy. Ooh, that doesn't give you the mana though to kill anything. Oh, they do have 6 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, cycle into cycle is game over here. Not worried about that. Should be worried more about the artillerist, but they don't know that. I'm at 12. Crew 1, crew 1. That's cool though. I mean, Lord knows you can turn some stuff sideways. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think we know our winning strat for this game. Dude, we're tapped out. What are you doing? It is your go, Broham. Just play with my pet rock over here. Come on, cycle into cycle. We can do this. We have the technology. Oh man, this is weird. Yeah, we'll cycle this. I'll take Hole Drifter. I will take that all the live long. Oh, it's got cycling. Oh, baby. Hello, Amber. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful day. You're finding us here at the very end of our Drafto extravaganza. Oh, Lord, please don't kill the artillerist, please. Please. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Can I look? I don't know if I can look. Like, I don't know. They're probably going to, because it's not a bad idea. It's a fine idea. I just need, you know, them to not do that. I need them to be more worried about the Hole Drifter. Because honestly, I kind of got them either way, right? Like, they have no flyers. They can't draw cards. They can crew that crap. I don't care. That doesn't change anything. They can kill my artillerist, and then I can stall out the 1/1 and kill him with that. Sure. Okay. Okay, you got me, bro. I don't know what's going on here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, you know I'm blocking that. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get baited into losing my artillerist for free. Or my Hole Drifter for free. Yeah, alright. I'm going to see if I can bait him. See if I can bait him into it. Because you can't have it both ways. Block here, block here. Take the rest. So you either kill the Hole Drifter, or you die to the artillerist. There is two answers to this puzzle. Yep. Cool. Whoo! Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Amber, I'm so sorry. You had a very tough day. It's been kind of not the greatest day here. It's very cold and gray and stuff outside too. But you know what can improve some moods? 7 wins in your first Aetherdraft draft. What? That was cool. That was dope. I really enjoyed that part. That was fun. Got another Tulsamere Midnight's Light or whatever, which is cool. But yeah, but just to go over this guy one more time. We had the Marauding Mako. We got 2 of the Sky Rays, which was really dumb. 2 artillerists, absolutely crucial. At least 1 gunner. Dude, this guy was so sick. Absolutely sweet. And trade the helm, man, when we got to trade the helm and use the spell, it was arguably better than just cycling, you know? And all the cycling things. Getting Lightning Strike 7th pick was probably just nuts. Like, that's your first draft type situation of the set, and people are just taking rares and stuff, I'm guessing. Because I don't expect that in the future. But, you know, good removal. I do think the right call was the Sky Crash. Thank you so much, whoever suggested that in the chat. You guys were great. I appreciate you watching if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out on the stream. And we will catch you in the next video. Until then. All right, and so that wraps up the stream for me this evening. Is there anybody we could look at, maybe just raiding, perhaps? I don't know. What's going on with Twitch today? I don't look too far into the Mad Extremies as much as I should. Who's well, oh, Covert won't let you do it, so that sucks. But let's go ahead and go to just Lola Man, right? Oh, is Jim on? Oh, of course, Jim Davis. There we go. Woohoo! Y'all gonna hang out with Jim. Tell him I said hello. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much for joining us here on YouTube, if you're on YouTube. On Twitch, obviously, you're here. You're great. Love you guys. I will see you here next time, very soon, for another stream.